everybody, and welcome back to Known Realms Tolesh. Before we dive into today's session, let's go ahead and introduce our players, starting with Angie.
Hi, everybody. My name is Angie, Agonethetic on the internet. You can find me on Blue Sky, TikTok, and here every Sunday. I'll play Known Realms Tolesh. Tomorrow, you can find me on our second episode of One Piece Sagas over on Just the Humans channel at 8:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. And this next Friday, you can find me over on Bat House RPG playing Candela Obscura. And that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the Saturday right after that Friday, you can find us back here for our fifth episode? No, fourth. It is sixth. Fifth? I'm pretty sure it's the fifth. It's fifth. Yes, number 5. 5th episode of God Killers Sinner Sacrifice, where Cyrus, my best friend, and I have been going through the levels of hell, pretty much. And that's me.
And round of applause for Angie there doing our recap this week. And take your inspiration point for doing said recap. Thank you. Next up is Lou.
Hello, I'm Lou. I play Dolores. She, her pronouns for both of us. You can find me at Luzelia_art on most social medias. That's me.
Well, thank you. Lou also did our campaign art, so big round of applause for Lou and her incredible skills. Next up, I like that. Thanks. Shut up. Moving up.
Thanks, I guess.
David.
Hey guys, my name is David, and I play Whistle. Both he, him pronouns, and you can catch me here as Whistle. You can also catch me in some other projects on the horizon. I know Alec said that we should just go ahead and say it, but I like to be mysterious. And then I'm over at Stealthy Elf Productions playing a lot of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and also playing some Terramachia, which is a completely homebrewed original system made by our friend Lycus D. Stratus. So go check it out. A couple sessions. We had one today, so it'll be out and about. Yeah, that's me.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, David. And yeah, go ahead and check out Stealthy Elf Productions. We love our friends at Stealthy Elf over here. And last but not least, Button.
Hello, I'm Button. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Bluebluebutton on social media. I play Echinacea Belrose, the stressed little wizard in this game. And when I'm not playing them, you can find me in mysterious upcoming projects. And when I'm not on this channel, you can find me over on Stealthy Elf Productions, where I play Cressida Estuary, Hand, of Anatole, in Unearthed Inheritance, and where I play Amanita, a little mushroom that wants to be a person, in New World Rebellion. And please check out, if you are interested in queer disabled horror, A Haunting Beloved on Numinous Productions. We've recently been nominated for Cusco Webfest's Best Actual Play, which is very exciting.
Let's go. Congratulations again on a phenomenal piece of art. Art. Hi guys, my name
Sorry.
We were playing Magic earlier today, and Button like devolved into Borat. They're like, I draw for a turn. It was really good. Hi everybody, my name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived. I'm the Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. I produce God Killer Sinner Sacrifice. I will be doing other stuff in the near future on this channel. I produce did I say that?
Yep.
I did.
Yeah.
But you should say it again.
I produce God Killer Sinner Sacrifice. And when I'm not here, I am over at Stealthy Elf Productions playing Finn Reese in Heroes of Asteria Unearthed Inheritance. He's big. And the dog got out. And I think the dog got out. And we got to figure out where the dog went.
The dog is a dragon.
The dog is a dragon.
Yeah,
you
Bound into
last
his
night
soul.
with
I was like, go get her, Alec. What are you doing?
The same thing.
That's the same reaction last
Everybody
night.
was like, what are you doing here?
Why are you calm?
Why are you calm? The one time Mabel did escape, I was freaking the fuck out. I was running outside in 25-degree weather in shorts, no shoes, no socks, running trying to find my dog. And we found her.
Dogs out.
Dog's out and everything. And then tomorrow at Starcrawl, I am producing a Black History Month mini series with Maz. I am running tech for The Hill We Meet Upon, which is a Wanderhome game. Very cutesy, very fun, an incredible cast. We're raising money. And yeah, would appreciate if you guys could hang out over there as well. Before we dive into tonight's session, I need everybody for their individual characters to roll me a d20.
Oh.
No modifier added, no scores added, just a plain d20 roll.
Let me know when you want it.
Oh, no.
Oh, 9.
9?
19.
19 as well.
Hey.
3.
Okay.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
How the turns of table.
So Lou and I are stuck together. Good luck,
Mhm.
you guys.
Echinacea 3, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And with that, we will go ahead and throw it to Angie for a recap.
Yeah. So, to set the scene, as the group returns to the humble abode in preparation to be leaving it, because we are going to be dropping the humble abode off with Chorus, Zio is going to go upstairs to their room, and he will take out some parchment and ink, as well as their bookmark. There's a moment of pause as they think about the letter that they have pocketed away. A letter that is meant for Wit. A letter that he wrote in haste, and they still can't bring themselves to send it. So they write new words. Wit. Lots to update you on. Information that could potentially help us in the future with the Tranquil. However, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about our time here in Ulkes. Maybe you can tell me how things are going in Ellenbell. Halidas returned after taking a trip over the continent, stretching his wings, I would say. And now that he's back, I've been meaning to speak to him about what I learned studying at Larwith. Sandra met a new spirit collar trainee, the doll, but for some reason he didn't show up for the most recent lesson. We tried sending, we tried locating him with magic. Nothing. Part of me wants to be concerned, but I also feel like maybe I'm overreacting. It's easy to feel anxious nowadays with everything that is happening. We've been fighting agents of the Blade Brother, an icon of metalworking opposite to the Maiden of Blades. Whistle met a dwarven woman in the theater district, Aletha, with a possible lead on a rogue tailor automata. And we're going to meet with her in the Ironclad, as it seems she is an ally of Muse. I think you'd like Muse. They appreciate music. How is playing with Lauren going, by the way? Do you remember the humble abode? Well, get this. Echinacea and our new friend Dolores spoke to a shipwright by the name of Chorus about infusing the abode into an airship. Oh yeah, we're getting an airship commissioned. I forgot to mention that. It's all thanks to Whistle and Lucian. He's giving us a shit ton of money to make it happen. And more since Echinacea asked nicely because they don't want Dolores to beat people up for money. And Lucian loves Echinacea, so of course he said yes. The airship requires this big thing called an aether core to operate it, and Echinacea asked a bunch of questions about it. They learned about the aether conflux and how the use of high-level magic keeps the core operational. It's good. We learned a lot of this because it might be useful in the future against the aether core in Scandalor's castle. You should probably burn this letter after you read it, actually. I'm giving you a lot of damning information, I think. You could technically use it against that, but I hope you won't. Maybe it's good I'm telling you. That way you know that I trust you. Zio freezes for a moment as he writes that, takes a deep breath, and continues. Yeah, I trust you. I had a big breakthrough with spirit calling, by the way. It's almost like my vision has been expanded, like a veil has been lifted, and now the world is vivid with Amine. It's beautiful the way we're never truly alone. All it takes is allowing yourself a little stillness, an anchoring source for the Amine to latch onto, a safety net for them to trust you. It's all about self-balance more than anything. Journey before destination. I have a theory that for as long as the Tranquil have lived, their memory is not as enduring as they are. I had previously thought that Helitis was hiding information from me, but every new piece of information I find seems to trigger some form of remembrance. I asked about his thoughts on Vendrick, this old guy from the Davanthir Empire that was always like a reborn version of, and he has said that Vendrick was an ass. A tyrant, to be exact. Vendrick didn't like that he couldn't control the Shapers, or Cragworms, as they are commonly known. Helitis believes that Isterus learned a couple of lessons from Vendrick and took them to heart. I'm planning to confront Isterus. We have more answers, and it all started with you telling me about Alma's plan. I'm grateful for that. You're my ally in this. Will you join me when I do? It's okay if you're not ready, but I want to give you the option regardless. Whistle, Echinacea, and Dolores met up with this new friend called Warren and his brother Ellis. I haven't met Ellis, but he seems nice. Warren has a Kerberay like how Aidwolf is, so there's a plan to go into the Drukamishyan wilds to possibly return the Kerberay to the Shadowfell. Warren is a hexer, they're like monster hunters, and his buddies are supposed to be joining us too. Also, Dolores, this new friend of ours, was struck by a planar bleed the same way Ellis was. However, Ellis got incapacitated when it happened to him, seeing like a silvery light and creatures coming through it. He was in like this perpetual sleep, but apparently he could feel everything moving around him. And he also has wild magic effects, which Dolores also has. Crazy things like flying randomly, getting targeted by, like, trapped by magical brush, stuff like that. Whistle and Echinacea are planning to commune with the Maiden of Blades and Minri, I think, so we can get some more answers about the Aether Core and how the magic is affecting automata. Both the Maiden of Blades and the Blade Brothers have some influence over breaking the automata's directives, and the directives are given by the Aether Core. Also, there's this metal substance called Tarnakim that may potentially be a big threat. Not only was it being used to try and control the Shapers, apparently it makes people crazy if it's ingested. Whistle confirmed that these scary metal constructs we fought earlier today had Tarnakim infused into them, and apparently Dolores' prosthesis assimilated a portion of the Tarnakim. But apparently, Tarnakim sickness shows up in people in a very distinct pattern, and Echinacea does not believe that Dolores has it. At least there is no signs. But from their description, there is someone I know who showed signs like it. Isterus. I asked Helitis if he remembered about his time in the Davanthir Empire in regards to anything Tarnakim related. He remembered that Kata was fully against it, but Vendrick didn't care, and he wanted to use it. And he also confirmed that Isterus had been injecting it, believing that he could control it, forgetting that he wasn't a god, that none of the Tranquil are gods. Shortly after this thing called the Second Lashing occurred, the first time in Helitis' memory that Isterus lost his empathy for mortal life forms. Wait, we have something here. I know you might think I'm crazy, but if we can do something about this Tarnakim sickness, if we can do something about reminding the Tranquil of what their initial goal was, maybe we have a chance to convince Kolatra and Glacia. Time has been their enemy, and I think they believe themselves to be too endless to remember that. All my best. See you. Postscript. We're heading to the Ironclad now, hopefully to learn more about this new agent of the Blade Brother. We won't have the humble abode for some time, but next time we do, it will be as part of an airship. Imagine that. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of Etish, the floating continent? Would you ever want to go see it? And Zia will quickly finish off the letter, fold it, and send it off with the bookmark.
Excellent recap, Angie. Take another inspiration point because you made me laugh a lot. That was a good. I love Zio as a full stage 10 yapper. Also, I'm Sorry for laughing. Lou sent me a screenshot of her notes, and it's degen hours over there.
It's what?
Session goals: get rid of Tarnakum. Cum spelled C-U-M.
Capitals in bold in italics.
Full cap in italics, highlighted by her
artist.
cursor. Anyway.
So sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
lost it. I lost it. You saw me lose it too, and you went. Anyway, so
It was a really good recap. You did so good, Angie.
You're welcome.
Bridge
That
Fire.
was amazing.
uh,
I really love hearing Zio's letter writing. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so good.
So you all have just dropped off the humble abode at the docks in northern Ulkes, and I think you guys are making your way to Dolores's. Dolores, do you have any preamble or anything before we get there?
Well,
Well,
let's see. It's not much, and I'm sure you're very welcome to rent out one of the houses or inns around here, but cheaper than all bunked together. It's got a lot of space, but not a lot of amenities. You'll see. And guides around town. Yeah.
okay. And I mean, yeah, this is one hell of a sight because you guys have everybody's with you. You have Casimir, Dorlin, Kaelin, Uldiel, Anaris,
Isandro.
I don't think, is there anybody else?
Did you say Casimir?
Yeah.
Okay. Dorlin.
Yeah. I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's everybody.
And I mean, we've also got
Genasi.
a couple Amine and
Couple
Nikolai.
Amanes, Nikolai, and Wolf, obviously, but yes, for the NPCs that were staying in the humble abode, you guys are rolling with a squad of like 10, 11 right now, making your way down the Ulkesan Street, and yeah, any conversations that want to be had. If not, we'll expedite to Dolores's place.
I think Echinacea is just walking kind of hand in hand with Casimir. Obviously, they'll get the humble abode back, but that was the first thing that Casimir gave Echinacea when they were freed from the Magus Arcanum's prison. And so Echinacea's not making a big deal of it. They're not mentioning it to anyone, but they know that Casimir understands. And so they're just walking hand in hand with this complicated fraternal figure. And I think on the other side of them, along the walls, the shadow of Aedwulf is their shadow. So rather than like reflecting the floating hair and the shadows of the terrariums, instead there is this sort of shifting wolf, and then we'll cut across the street, and in the next building, a man with bardic accoutrement, and then it'll just continue shifting. But that shadow is walking hand in hand with Echinacea.
Perfect. Yeah, I think the transition of the item is not lost, and the weight of that item is not lost. So, just every so often there's a squeeze of Casimir's hand in yours, and just this kind of a reassuring presence of he's there, and you two are together, and that's the important thing, right? So, yeah.
Dolores will. Oh, I didn't want to interrupt. Is that the ending of that bit? Okay, sorry. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Dolores will just pop into any like general corner store and try to get pillows, blankets, just like any kind of bedroll. If we're missing, just making sure that we have at least the bare minimum of basics of water.
Yeah, I think quick and dirty here. You're able to get enough for people to be fed, housed, and settled into your place comfortably at the price of about 35 gold pieces.
Can do. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
And she's, got it on her hip, bag on over the shoulder, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Okay. And I'll say then, unless there's anything else, you guys make it to Dolores's abode. Dolores, do you want to describe what this place looks like?
It looks like a big brick. Any kind of, if you've been to any industrial Midwestern city and you've known of like those old types of warehouses with the big square windows that are glass that are kind of like broken, a little dingy, but there's lots of natural light. Brick building, maybe there's a smokestack. It used to be something, not anymore. Just a wrought iron door with a little slide thing and rusty bolts. She unlocks it, kicks it open. You come in, lots of just concrete flooring, lots of space, stacks of boxes here and there, place where she practices her like moves, like just some empty space that has some kind of old padding, just so you can wrestle. But yeah, lots of floor space. Underneath, there's a loft, and then underneath the loft, there's a bit of like a work table, a few mannequins with her, what is it? Costume for performing, boots, scraps that she kind of adds to just what, like any kind of weapons or whatnot that she'll be fiddling with. A very nice big mirror, but it does have like a crack or two in it, but it is largely still able to see your appearance. It's warmly lit underneath there. And then you can go up to the loft and there's just a mattress and just natural light kind of there, some bottles, whatnot, but kind of a bachelor pad except near the little craft sewing area. But it's like relatively tidy in that area. Make yourself at home. We got corner A, B, C, and D. She sits stuff down and starts trying to like roll out bed rolls or stack them up nicely to be rolled out later.
Everybody give me a perception check as you enter the space.
Wow, bad. This dice was also rolling a lot of nat ones for me last night. I think I'm gonna retire it for a little bit.
Okay.
12.
16.
16? Dolores?
Oh.
You too. You're also here?
Oh wait, I didn't do I like that. 23.
Dolores, I mean, that's just a fitting roll. You're in your space. You have this small little kind of carve-out kitchen, and you can hear sizzling in it.
Oh.
Well, I'm only making dinner for 2, so I'm not sure what everybody else is having. The voice of Sophia kind of ringing out through the space. And when did you decide to bring in the strays?
Yeah, well, they're a bit left out in the rain. I don't know. Forgot the saying. Well, they're here. They took me under their wing, and I'll take them under mine. What are you up to?
Well, she does come out in like very lacy lingerie. I was planning a fun night for us, but apparently now this is a group event. You guys see Dorlin go, oh! And you see these small little like roses kind of cover his eyes and his hands follow suit.
He's gonna be okay.
But I see that I changed. For
I don't like you.
public consumption.
What you cooking?
Well, I was cooking up steak and potato.
Your favorite?
Yes. I am hungry.
Can't let you starve.
Mm-mm. Well, welcome to Dolores's home. I will be right back. She saunters off, hips shaking. She's 100% putting on a show before she exits the room. Woo!
Sorry, Dolores. Didn't realize you had plans.
Neither did
Dolores lets out some steam. That. What?
I said Dolores technically didn't know she had plans either.
Yeah.
Do you
Well-
want us to give you two some space?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is just us dropping off our stuff. What time is it now?
I'd say at this point we're probably encroaching on like 7 or 8 p.m.
And we need to be. Basically, I want to just glean. Are we in a rush? Do we have time?
There was no time stated, but you imagine if people are heading to a bar at night, like 9-10 o'clock is probably when you're desired. I mean, there's like the social understanding of that, right? So that's kind of where your head is going, Dolores.
Mm-hmm. All right. Make yourself comfortable, but maybe I'll meet you at the Ironclad. Everyone find their space. No rush. But I might hang back.
Thank you for letting us stay. I know it's an imposition.
Of course. No imposition at all. And she just starts to kind of pick up some miscellaneous things just so you have more room. But yeah. Kind of interested to see how everyone interacts with the space.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Whistle's going to immediately kind of start clocking entrances and exits. So there's probably like the main entrance that we came into. So he's probably, I don't know if there's any other ones, but he's probably going to post up pretty close there. And he travels really light. He just has like maybe like one bag. He just pulls out a bedroll and sets it up.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. See, there's probably, that's the only door, but there is like a busted window that's like boarded up that she uses just in case she left her key or maybe got locked out because she didn't pay her rent.
I will say you do have a fire escape as well.
Okay.
But however you want to handle that, it's kind of up to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Whistle's going to set up by the door. I think he's going to assume that's most likely point of entry if anybody were to come into this space. They'd have to go by him, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. ZenOkami?
I think Zio is going to be comfortable by where the closest to the fire escape.
Mhm.
Also wanted to see if there were any Amine in this space.
This space is often pretty empty. I mean, you see like the array of like glass Amine. This is looking onto the city street, so there's a lot of presence here. You see on the stove there are flame Amine moving about, and then you see under the door of where Sophia has entered, there seemed to be a combination of steam or smoke Amine, which is kind of, well, give me a nature. Yeah, give me a nature check.
10.
10. Yeah, it's not something that's coming. This is a newer one for you, so not quite sure of why they're here or what necessarily they represent.
Okay. Just wanted to clock that as
Yeah.
they're starting to kind of do that more often as they walk into new spaces.
Love that. Makes sense.
And as long as everything seems copacetic, yeah, I think Zio would grab Issandra's hand and then like kind of tiptoe their way over to closer to the fire escape since it's an open area.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like feel the breeze on the outside.
Perfect. Echinacea.
Echinacea, at some point between dropping off the humble abode at the docks, and arriving here, we'll have talked with Casimir and Dorlin about crafting a non-detection amulet for Kaylin. So I think what they're going to be doing is like helping set up within a tiny hut a little workspace for them. And as Echinacea doing that, they're just sort of, I think, nervously having clocked the hostility from Sophia and understanding that we're invading Dolores' space, is anxiously casting flowering over and over and over and just building up this big old bouquet for Dolores as like a thank you for having us gift. And so they'll have like Casimir being the one to cast Tiny Hut so that it remains up. And they walk out of this like a bubble and present Dolores with this enormous bouquet. You just see their eyes, and then it's roses.
My goodness, Doctor, what is all this for?
Just saying thank you for having us.
There's really something like that washes over Dolores as she receives these flowers. These are lovely. Thank you.
Just like you.
Oh, hush. She grabs a vase and puts it on her work table, and the work area underneath the loft is pretty dark, but she kind of peels back curtains that she's made so that there's light that comes in just for that vase. And you can see her just stand there and kind of fuss with it and look.
Perfect.
I think the fusser just admires the other fusser in her space.
Great. Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. I would like Button, you stated that Echinacea starts the process of the non-detection amulet for Kaylin. Can I get an Arcana check from you, as well as I'm gonna do one for Casimir. And since Dorlin is helping, he will assist you, so you'll have advantage.
Oh, hell yeah! I didn't roll terribly, but I'd love to roll better. I did roll slightly better. That is 15 plus 9, which is
24.
24.
Yep, nice.
Thank you, Dorlin.
I think he's summoned a mage hand, which is another spell he's since learned from Casimir, and it's like he's pointing things out like, that looks good, that looks correct. So he's got 3 hands kind of like pointing out things that could possibly need your help. About 3/4 of them are actually helpful. You can tell he's kind of just like he's feeling everything out, but he is an intelligent individual, so there are things that he's able to point to. Casimir rolled a natural 20 on his. So
smart.
You guys get this started, and it's very clear that with the 3 of you working in tandem, Casimir has a great start, and he says, well, I'll stay here and I'll finish this then. Should be done by tonight.
Wonderful. Thank you, Casimir.
Of course. You're very welcome. Have fun at the Ironclad.
Maybe. Hopefully.
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 Do you need anything else?
No. I need you to stay safe.
Easy. I need the same from you. Dolan, you can help me with this once your sibling leaves. And Dolan's like, understood. And so he kind of locks in. Okay. You guys sort of set up. Sophia comes out, kind of offers the plate of food to you, Dolores. She kind of happily eats hers. All right, so what's everybody's plan for the rest of the night?
Well, we're having a little rendezvous at the Ironclad.
Ooh, can I crash this party?
thought I'd stay back here with you for a moment, if you don't mind.
Oh, not in trouble. Then I suppose I can oblige.
Oh, we can go meet up there later if you'd like to come.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll happily talk to you one-on-one first.
You put in all this effort for this dinner. Didn't want it to go to waste.
Oh, thank you. All right. Party going to the Ironclad. Are you bringing NPCs with you? I imagine Assandra's coming. I imagine Kaylin's coming. Nikolai can't leave without you. Aedwolf can't leave without you. So.
Totally up to Asandra if he wants to come.
Yeah. He liked it
okay.
before. He wants to see it more in like the like classic bar sense. It was a bit more of a tense engagement at first when everybody went. So I think he's
got it. Zio's just gonna be like, have you heard anything from the doll?
No, I haven't. I'll try again tomorrow.
Okay.
Does everyone going to the Ironclad consent to telepathic bond?
We have Anaris come with too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Whistle's gonna find Anaris and say,
he's like,
let's give Dolores and Sophia some privacy.
He just goes, in your mind.
But
all right.
I will leave Anvil behind.
Oh, I will keep eye on this.
Yeah, and just mention to Dolores,
when you're ready, if you want to go a little bit faster, I'll be waiting on the roof.
Duh.
Too kind.
You've been a gracious host. It's the least way I can do.
You could tell she was like...
Horse girl activated.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
And Nikolai kind of, you feel like a little nudge on your shoulder, Whistle, which is still like, it's odd, right? Like it hasn't happened in a while, but you're like getting like a nudge on your shoulder. We are going to have a nice night out, and we can actually dance without your friends wasting their spell slots. I can't drink yet, but being able to hold your hand and spin with you is going to be gift enough.
Sounds lovely. Let's make sure Muse needs some extra rugs.
We are going to cut them all. Yes, I can. No, I know. You are very funny. All right. So Whistle, Nikolai, Anaris, Echinacea, Kaylin, and Zio Sandro make your way off to the Ironclad. Are you guys walking? Are you hopping on a train? How are you guys getting there?
Ooh, trains? Trains sound fun, guys.
Guys, trains.
We have to do the train for Monroe, if for nothing else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Back in Eye with the Lore.
For being surrounded by metal
Yeah.
is Whistle's happy place.
They're on fucking trains right now. My autism's being activated from across the sea.
My special interest.
Oh! Zio?
As we are on the train, and I don't know if anything's gonna happen while we're on the train, but when we get closer down to the city, can they cast another locate object to try and
to
focus
try and
on-
locate Badal.
Yeah, because they had mentioned previously that he could potentially be underneath as well, so they'll keep it up as they are walking to see if anything pings.
You cast it, and you have it for 10 minutes, right? So you kind of have it on the train. You're going pretty quick here. The train ride's going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. So that first bit, as you're kind of moving through, there's just a lot of city to weave through it. And much like interstates that sort of like rise above the city, right? You're kind of weaving around. So there's a bit of time involved. But yeah, you're not picking up anything because you're still zeroing in on that sash, correct?
Yeah, still staring on the sash. Yeah, I think when the one goes away, they'll put up another so that they'll do 20 minutes.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
I need perception checks from Zio, Whistle, Echinacea.
Oh.
Real quick, I just wanted to check because I'm not sure
what's up,
if this was mentioned, but did Zio tell the group about Vidal missing?
I'm assuming as much. I think they when they congregated back in the Rook's Rest, they might have like.
It also could have happened on the walk down to Dolores's. If Zio, if you want the party to know, the party will know.
Knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Then, just to freak you out, Whistle is also going to mention about the whole, missing automata going crazy kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's that's a better reason for why Zio will like. Do it
I like that. That makes sense. David, I'm going to give you an inspiration point. I like the building off of that and kind of giving another like mechanical and flavor reason for Zio to use that locate object again. I dig that. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, what do we get for perception, gamers?
Perception. 13. I've got a 21.
21.
7.
Keeping it average tonight.
Zio, you're on a train where there are probably about 20 cars. You guys are sitting back. You're about in the middle of the train, so like the 9th or 10th car. As you guys kind of look outward in the city, the sun is down, snow is beginning to fall lightly. As you can see, the floating spheres emitting light sort of pop up across the city, like reflecting off of the snow. You see the horizon line, and where you're currently at, you just see the open Delaspar Sea in front of you. You watch the ocean in its entirety beginning to just kind of flow in and out. The waves are a bit choppy because the wind is coming in quite strong, and you guys kind of feel and it's not jarring or scary, but like you feel that sort of like rhythmic movement as the wind kind of like buffets against a vehicle. But what you do see particularly are people, small humanoid shapes standing on the tops of buildings, and you can see in sequential motion as these grappling liners are hooked to the side of the train. And these people are zip lining up as it looks like there is some attempted robbery about 5 cars ahead of you.
Button saying, "What's gonna happen in a train?"
I was like, Alec has a look. Like something is going to happen on the train.
And Zio, if you point that out, everybody will see it.
Hey everybody. Hey guys. There's people trying to get on the train.
Shit.
Oh no.
You muted, Alec.
Once it's pointed out by Zio, you guys see it's almost think Attack on Titan, like the ODM gear where it's like mounted to the hips. It just and like they're being zipped up. So there are 2 Whistle, give me an investigation check. Given your Divanthier capabilities.
Okay, real quick, because this is going to matter if I use an inspiration or not. I currently have 3 inspirations. Are we not doing the soundboard thing for 3 inspirations? Is that still a deal I can make?
Silly.
You can still use the sound. You can spend 3. You can spend 3 for a soundboard bit. That is still a house rule. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then it's an 8 plus 11 for 19.
You save it for that. Tom.
Yeah.
I wish I could give you another one. Just with how stupid that is. Unfortunately, there is a shimmer to the lines that are shot out of these mechanisms. It's some sort of metal. It's some sort of metallic material, but you're not able to tell what it is.
Guys, Dibs. I don't know what that item is.
So there are
Dibs.
there are 4 individuals on each side of the train, 8 individually, or 8 altogether, moving their way up. Okay. Oh.
Do you have a train map? Is that what we're looking at?
I'm running.
I'm getting that up. I'm getting that up. I will need everybody to
Whistle
roll initiative.
Running, yeah.
Oh,
Allah!
Lou's
Actually,
like,
before
what
I start
the
running,
fuck, dude?
I'm gonna telepathically communicate with Anvil, and maybe just see if I can have Anvil let Dolores know what's up.
Oh yeah, what do you say to Anvil?
We have telepathic bond up with all of us.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Okay, so who says what to Dolores?
I feel like it's a hubbub of at first.
Yeah. Everybody's talking.
Train robbery incoming.
Okay, so what we will do
Robbery.
robbery. So what we will do. Hi Twitch. We just give me initiatives quick.
Sure.
So 25 to 20.
What if it's over 25?
Then give it to me.
28.
Whistle 28. Not 287. Okay. Zia?
I'll take a 287. I mean,
No.
and that's you mean initiative, right?
Initiative, yes.
That's a 19.
19. Button, what'd you get?
21.
Ooh, 21.
You didn't do the thing where you went down. I was very excited to be like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I just
did
realized.
we, we short rest?
Yes, you guys would have been
I
able
did
to
because I
short
arcane
rest.
recovered.
Yep. Okay. So we'll do initiatives here. My map did not save, so I'll get that set up. In the interest of time, as you guys sort of send these words back to Dolores, we'll actually transition back and see what that conversation is. So, Dolores, you are in your home with Sophia, and she just kind of looks. We could have just gone. Is everything all right? You're muted.
Hi.
Hey.
Dolores is sitting at the tiny breakfast nook / dining table that they usually share their meals at, picking at her food. I don't know. A lot's been going on. It feels like we haven't been on the same wavelength. And I just wanted to check in, tell you what's been going on.
All right, tell me.
Dolores, I'll just do this above table, just kind of
relays everything.
Sophia some synopsis. She doesn't tell her everything because I don't think she doesn't trust. It's not that she doesn't fully trust Sophia. It's more that some of the really soft, altruistic, squishy stuff, she knows Sophia doesn't like. I think once she hears it, she checks out. So she goes over all the really awesome combat moments, talks about this and that and some political intrigue, the offers that Milo gave her. She tells Sophia about all 3, and maybe even her idea for the Scandalore crown. Hey, I got a scheme. I could use you. She's trying to flavor this as something that would make Sophia care, not necessarily the whole Healy soft beat, not trying to hit things. And she's kind of not telling her that Milo did kick her out, kind of the.
I'm gonna make a insight check.
Yeah.
You can give me a deception or performance check to try. Okay.
23.
Ooh.
So a lot of the things that she is telling is true. It's just the lie of omission.
It's what you're leaving out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just rolled a natural 20. I dropped it in our text chat.
Shit.
And she
That
just
does sound right.
yeah. She kind of cocks her head. All that stuff sounds real great. What are you leaving out?
What are you talking about? I told you about my scheme to try to infiltrate the Scandalore Castle.
Yeah, I mean that was stupid.
I told you about. What are you talking about?
You gotta be careful about who you tell things to, Dolores.
Me.
Very careful.
Insight check?
Insight.
I'm literally rolling an insight check.
Yeah, no, please.
17.
17. You look closely. And then it hits you. Her mole, the one that sits right under her right eye, is under her left. And the way she pronounces her THs are far more thick. So when she says the, and it's not the, this is not Sophia.
Dolores kind of steps back, the chair knocks over. Who are you?
That is not important. You are now under arrest, and you will be taken into custody by the Mage's Sarconum. And that's where we're going to take our first break. We're going to take a break a little bit early.
You motherfuckers.
Let's go! You motherfuckers. All right. We're going to take our break here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. And we will see you guys soon.
I'm so glad we took all the NPCs with us.
No, Casimir's
My
there.
brother is
Left a
there.
few. Yeah.
Dorland's
Oh,
there.
that's-
Casimir's there.
Oldiel and
Old Dale's
Anvil's
there,
on the roof.
And Anvil's on the
And
roof.
built on the roof.
I just noticed the 14 high chat on the Ulkes.
All
Hi,
right.
chat.
Hi, chat. All right. We'll see you guys
Wow.
Let's
Okay,
go.
I'll be right back.
in about 10 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
One fateful day, the fairy Lazuli fell through a rift between the Feywild and the material plane of Eosha. The amnesiac child was adopted by the reclusive silver dragon Ishor, eventually being gifted a dragon mark and becoming his scout. Over the course of a decade, Lazuli's prowess on scouting missions has helped Ishor grow his hoard of magical items and historical relics. Lazuli's life would change forever during one such scouting mission when she found herself racing 5 opponents to obtain a primordial current orb. Another, Zio, won the race, consuming the orb just before the Magus Arcana members arrived to take the assembled orb seekers into custody. However, they never reached the Arcanum. Rescued from custody by Sir and Echinacea, the group, now known as the Fated, took shape. Charged by Ishor with the investigation of the Preservium, a corrupt guild trafficking in items of power, Lazuli traveled into Driften with the Fated. There, Lazuli encountered the River King Uramil, Fey King of the Summer Court. Uramil revealed knowledge of Lazuli's parents, Lapis and Aura Isledale, as well as Lazuli's miraculous conception via Feywild Wellspring. During this time, Lazuli found herself smitten with Sir's distant relation, Captain Richter Oliphant, a valiant hero who saved those unlawfully imprisoned by the Arcanum. It would only be later revealed that Lazuli's father, Lapis, was among those saved by Richter from the Arcanum's clutches. Finding her insecurities preyed upon by the death hag Viola during this time, Lazuli was convinced to make a pact. Lazuli would be given powers provided she continued to develop her bargain. Otherwise, she would suffer the notice of the Evil Eye. Only now is Lazuli realizing that this refers to the evil god of the unallied pantheon, Ruin's Eye. Things came to a head at the Preservium's Gala of Innovation. Lazuli learned that the Preservium leader, Gale Umbridge, was formerly Ishor's scout, and that the dragon mark gifted to Lazuli by Ishor was originally meant for Gale. Worse, Ishor founded the Preservium. Lazuli also met Nivian's former employer, Dr. Satosh of the Sunwall Academy, who gifted her a vial of the death hag Viola's ichor. Much came to pass at the gala. Lazuli and Richter shared their first kiss. Lazuli adopted Echinacea as her sibling, and perhaps most notably, Lazuli caught her first glimpse of her father during the exhibition. The next day, Lazuli reunited with Lapis, who now travels with the Fated. On the path to reuniting with her mother, Aura, Lazuli found herself in the midst of a combat that felt too great to surmount. In that moment, she made a choice to deepen her pact with the death hag Viola. Drinking the ichor gifted to her by Dr. Satosh, Lazuli became a warlock. The deepening of this pact revealed a terrible truth. The death hag who holds her pact is none other than Elizabeth Whitmore, beloved of Sir, and twin of the Fated's ally, Lucian Whitmore. Through the trials of reuniting with her mother, navigating the pains of joining 2 families into one, learning that Ishor faces a draconic tribunal for crimes against 5 dragon eggs, resurrecting Echinacea and Whistle, transforming into a witch of the Ith, Lazuli has refused to kill, knowing that death will feed her pact keeper, Elizabeth. We find Lazuli delving into the Saiva home catacombs. There, she meets Inara, the Ruin's Eye devotee who took Lazuli's family from her. Defying Inara's attempts at corrupting her, Lazuli resisted taking a sliver of divinity for her own and left Inara alive. Lazuli herself was not so lucky, dying by Lord Tarvish's hand during combat with Whistle's former captain, Isrudon. In death, she was confronted by Elizabeth's rage at not being fed. Now, after being brought back by Echinacea, Lazuli finds herself feeling above the state of death. Elizabeth awaits on the horizon, a threat to outwit. A fairy's work is never done.
Born in the Scorched Isles, Zio Marino grew up in the comfort of a loving family, only tangentially understanding the meaning of conflict. As with most young folks of the Scorched Isles, When they came of age, they traveled to the mainland of Tolesh, seeking purpose and knowledge to return to the Isles with. It was there that Zio joined forces with the Bright Fury Guild. Not long after, a mysterious voice spoke to Zio, and believing this to be his purpose, a pact was struck with the entity Isterus. Isterus sought a primordial orb, a rare object tied to the primordial current, a source of power which harnesses the sea of raw materials swirling in the plane of the elemental chaos. Zio found the orb first, beating several others, including Lazuli and Nivian, in their own pursuits of the artifact. Finding the first orb was only the beginning, tying his path to the companions they now call family, the Fated. In their travels, they have come to learn more of Isterus, a Famar Earth primordial, as well as the Union of the Tranquil. As creators of the primordial current, a centuries-long battle wages against the factions of the natural order: earth, wind, fire, and water. Isterus's dark influence and manipulations were revealed to Zio through the wisdom of Halides, the Vacron Air primordial member of the Tranquil. Seeking out more primordial current orbs, Zio found themselves contending against Wit and Alma, the avatars of Coletra and Glacia respectively, the Union of the Tranquil's fire and water contingents. These chosen warriors who seek to destroy the primordial current believe that no one should harness its power. Halides believes the current should not be destroyed, but rather shared with the world. Zio aims to understand the primordial current. It is during these times that Zio learns Isterus' goal of vengeance against Sunwall, wanting the current for himself. Zio severed his warlock pact with Isterus, unwilling to follow the morals of an entity that seeks retribution and destruction. After the severing of this pact, Zio, in their weakened state, fell victim to necrotic energies that, without the strength provided by Isterus, killed them outright. Thankfully, Zio was revived by the party's healer Echinacea. Despite this setback, Zio has managed to obtain 2 more primordial current orbs from under the noses of Wit and Alma. Following Zio's death and resurrection, Halides awakens Zio's primordial soul powers, revealing them to be a descendant of Vacron heritage and a sorcerer by birthright. After learning that his body could only absorb a set number of orbs before absorbing him into the primordial current, Zio grappled with their desire to continue collecting this power. In order to convince Coletra and Glacia not to destroy the current, they initially believed they would need every boon they could get. However, over the course of a conversation with Ishror, a silver dragon and Lazuli's adoptive father, Zio found themselves rejecting their impulse to consume any more primordial current orbs. Upon meeting the spirit caller Isandro, Zio found himself drawn to the practice of communing with the Amine spirits of Ayosha, and drawn to the practitioner himself. Throughout their travels, Zio has begun to train as a spirit caller in their own right, navigating an uneasy alliance with Wit, a deepening of animosity with Alma, and a newfound connection to the natural world. Zio travels the corners of Tolesh with his fated companions, seeking an understanding of the current, its place in the balance, and any thread that will allow him to heal the pain the primordial current has caused.
turns to you. Wait.
Wait.
Don't be rash.
Everybody, don't be rash.
Don't
So
Be rash.
for Echinacea, Whistle, and Zio, I would like you guys to put yourself in this first car here.
What car?
I'm so sorry, we're not on that page.
Oh,
whatever you're
shit!
pinging.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Ayo. Okay.
Whoa.
Can you ping which one?
This top one right on the
Top left.
Yeah.
So that's the first
Okay.
car of the train. So how does it how do the train cars go? Is it like 1, 2, 3,
Sorry.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah, let me-
7, 8?
Let me actually adjust something quick because I might be an idiot.
Uh-oh.
There
Oh,
we go.
cool.
There we go. There
It
we go.
moves.
It moves.
Okay, so you guys are on number 1.
And this is number 2?
2, and then three.
4?
Yes, correct.
How? Wait.
5, 6.
Yep.
Oh, so it's snakes?
7, 8. Yep. 9, 10.
I'm gonna number them 1 sec.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Bless you.
I want to
So
get as close
five.
to the
Okay.
door as possible.
6,
So you guys will have to jump train to
7.
get down.
8. I have wings.
So you don't have to do that. Yeah.
How fast is this train moving?
I have
wings.
Quite fucking
If a train
fast.
leaves,
Shut the
Dolores
fuck
is-
up. Oh my god.
Yeah, like if we
Dolores
jump
is
off the back
going.
of this train, encounter over,
Pew.
we could flee, guys. I'm just
We
messing.
could flee.
We are.
But we don't.
we're-
I don't think we will.
No. There's also probably other people on this train that need help. So.
I like choo-choos.
Choo-choo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we are all real smart. Ready for this, guys? Let's be really strategic and choo-choo our way.
There's kind of like armor room in number 3. I'll take car number 3 for 5,000.
And you said that they seem to be scooting to like 5 or 6. You said that they were.
I think they were attaching onto 5.
Oh, you're
Alec,
muted,
We can't hear
Alec.
you.
Yes, 5 or 6. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, I see.
But so yes, I will do that,
Oh.
and then
It went
What the-
black.
Oh, he's gonna.
I know.
Fog of War.
Oh.
Okay,
So
there,
we can't cheat.
there we go. Okay.
I have dimension doors.
It was gonna
I'm
say-
gonna
Dimension
cheat.
door on a moving train is trippy as shit.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. All right. So first up in the initiative order is Whistle with Echinacea on deck.
Yeah. All right. So Whistle's first turn is gonna be bonus action to activate Divanthier Infusion, and we will go with Psychic for the type of damage. That's bonus action. Main action. Okay. How do I get to the next card? You're
Muted.
muted.
God, there's a door here. You guys can see the doors at the ends of each train or of each car. You can move across it. If you move across it without flight or like a teleportation spell, I will need an acrobatics check.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Then Whistle is gonna say, "I'm heading to the next car."
Is Whistle flying?
No, Whistle's not flying.
Okay, because I have acrobatics is. Sorry, this is. I apologize. We're in initiative order.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
And Whistle's gonna try to make the move over to the next car.
Okay.
Go to the south.
So
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
Okay. How badly do I want that soundboard? How
For you?
How bad?
Dude,
How badly do I want
Dude,
that soundboard?
it can't go too bad. You're probably about 1,000 feet up.
1,000? What do you mean?
The rail?
Where is this train? A
Damn
1,000
you.
feet?
Okay, I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's on a track line up.
This is just a skill roll, eh? Yeah. Fuck. No, I gotta use it.
My fantasy world doesn't have to fucking make sense, okay?
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay.
All right.
Like,
I'm using
those are
it. I'm using
elevated.
the stupid inspiration point.
No.
You're gonna use
Sorry,
an inspiration
David.
point?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 3.
Oh,
The new one is a 3?
No, the old one. Okay, this one is a 19, but I've got 3 allies around me, so I'm just going to use Fortune of the Many, bump that up with a +3 to 22.
Okay, yeah, you absolutely make it across, no problem. All right, and then I will reveal the rest of the train.
How much movement does that take for me?
None. I will say, will you use your normal movement to get through? I will say it'll expend an extra 5 feet to open the door.
Sure.
Or, no, actually, it's going to be a free object interaction. Never mind.
Yeah.
The rule's there. So you can free object interact, you can move. So whatever movement you have left, use it. You can see a few people, you see an elderly couple right when you burst through. You're walking through with purpose. I imagine you have weapon in hand.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see the people in the car just like, what's happened? What? We don't have anything. We don't have, like, they think you're robbing the place to begin with.
Yeah.
Like you're bursting into the door with a weapon in hand.
And we were on the last car, right?
Correct.
Okay, Whistle's going to say, in the Mind Palace, in the Thought Lobby,
Anaris, help these people across.
and then tell the people out loud,
Make your way towards the last car.
Oh, that's smart.
There's a dragonborn who will protect you.
and he's going to continue using his movement. He's going to go forward. So I have 20, it's 30 feet of movement. So I'm just going to get to midway through the car. Do I see no enemies or anything right now?
No
in
enemies here.
right?
No.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to take my action to move then and dash. Continue dashing through.
Okay, perfect.
So that will get me
30.
just basically to the end of the car. Here.
Okay, perfect. So you make it to the end of the car here. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. And I'm going to put Kaylin here. All right. Echinacea, you're up with Zio on deck.
okay. The people who were pointed out to me, what did they seem to be wearing? Like, was there like a symbol or any? Like, are they like in all black? Are they like, how are they dressed?
They look to be
robbery?
all in like black leathers with some armored pieces. I will need an investigation check to try and determine any sort of like symbol or marking.
Okay. That's intimidation.
Give me the answers.
23.
There's no symbol on display, so nothing you can see at this point.
Okay. Oh man. And we saw 4?
8 total.
8. Okay.
4 each side.
Gotcha. Man. Echinacea is going to pull out from their pocket a figurine of wondrous power and say, all right, wake up, buddy. And their phoenix is going to appear. And they're going to pull Kaylin. We're going.
We're going.
And they're going to fly to catch up with the Whistle.
Okay. Perfect.
I should have looked up the movement speed beforehand, and I didn't. I'm very sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. And then do you want me just to drop a bird?
Yes, please.
Okay. I also need to drop Isandro because he is here as well.
Yes.
Where's my mans? Well, Zio's mans, but where's the guy?
My hands.
80 feet, 666.
Oh, nice.
So, yanking my boyfriend, get there.
I'm yanking my boyfriend. Actually,
Echinacea will like run that and then throw it on the ground and then move
get the
just
most of it.
to try to catch up. Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. And as Echinacea is flying up behind Whistle, I think they'll sort of fly over the folks and say, from what we saw, there were 8 of them. They seem to all be wearing black, and we don't know what sigiltry they're wearing, but just stay calm, everyone, and stay safe.
Okay, you see some people just kind of like nod, very scared, but they do indeed follow your direction. And this is a large creature, correct? Your phoenix?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, sure is.
Big boy.
Okay, so you and Kaylin move down. All right, nice. And
And then wait.
I'm waiting. Oh, wait.
Wait. For my
like I love you.
They who of that group of people that we run past actually doesn't matter. The first one Echinacea looks at, they will look to and say, "Stay safe," and they will use bolstering rally on that person just to sort of create a leader that we're leaving behind. So that person gets some temp HP,
Okay.
and some bravery. 7 plus 9 is 16.
16. Okay. The world is big, but it tends to often be small. As Echinacea, you sort of look at that moth like humanoid individual that you actually saw in Westgate earlier today. She sort of stands and gives you a curtsy. Everyone follow the instruction. To the back, the Dragonborn will keep us safe. Thank you.
Thank you. We should talk sometime. They fly.
All right. You see a nod and agreed. As she begins to ferry people to the back. Zio, you're up, and then NPCs on deck.
I think Zio is with Boots of Flying activated. They are going to just move and be moving in tandem with the group. So I have 50 feet of movement total.
Let's go.
And then bonus action. Just going to use the rest of my bonus action to stay with the group as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Love it.
Technically, I have an attack, but I don't. I mean, there's nothing really that.
There's nothing here that you're wanting to hit. No.
Kaylin's right there.
Yes. So
Kaylin's right there.
But I'm going. Let me double
That's
check.
crazy. Leave my boyfriend alone.
You know what? Yeah, hit him.
Give me 1 second. I want to double check how many charges I have.
Yeah, because we shouldn't have long rested.
Yeah, no.
And then we're going to do split party wombat here. So after this round, we'll jump over to Dolores and the changeling.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep with the group and so many spells to double check out. Wow.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Let me see. Concentration up to 1 minute. Let's see right now. This is 1 hour. I think Zio is going to cast motivational speech.
Ooh, okay.
And Zio is as they cast it, and this is 4 charges, so it's the last charges. I'm out of charges with the prelude. But as they meet with the group, actually, is Isandro? Does Isandro go next?
Yes, NPCs will go next.
Okay. Just because I wanna, can I hold it to trigger when the rest of our team is with us, so that everyone?
Motivational speech does take a minute to cast.
Oh, it takes a minute. Okay. Darn it. Which would be 6 rounds, and we'll probably get there beforehand. Okay, that's. I guess I won't use that. I'll just wait out. I'll wait.
Okay. But you moved forward. You made your way
Yes, I'm with the group.
down. Okay, cool. Everybody's. Let me move that phoenix to the back. It's fucking just on top of you guys. Advanced to back. There we go. Now it's underneath. And Button, you have control of that, correct? You're muted as well. Okay, cool. Thank you. Kaelin's turn, pretty simple. Is gonna tap you on the shoulder, Echinacea, and give you a kiss on the opposite cheek. Shield of Faith. You're gonna get that +2 to AC.
They look where he taps and then feel the kiss on their cheek and are like, oh,
every time. I'm sneaky.
so sneaky.
And Sandra's got actually a fucking really good movement speed. I believe. Oh God, why do I do this to myself? I'm so dumb.
He's got those long legs.
Those long, thick legs. Those long, thick stalks of beef. There we go. There's Sandra. Yeah, he's got a 55 movement speed. God damn. All right, so he's gonna get
That's
here.
my man.
I'm gonna make he's mine. That is 27 on the acrobatics. So that's what, 110. He's gonna sidle up right next to you, Whistle. Big. Okay. That is that. You're all at the end of the train, and I will say, you see on the train on the car that you guys just left, Anaris is helping people over, foregoing their need to make those checks. He's helping them across, and you can see as he sort of stands there with this moth folk individual behind him, just sort of protecting the people who are sort of barricading themselves within this first car that you guys have just left. Excellent round, everybody. Nicely done. And big thanks to David for sending me a map so that Dolores has one, because we were just going to do Theater of the Mind, but David's a hero.
I got you.
Okay.
Give him another hero point. So
I can.
He's
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. There you go.
Yes. Thank you.
This was a ploy the whole time, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was totally. Okay. Sorry, I'm being flashbanged by fucking Roll20 right now.
mercilessly thrusting.
Being mercilessly thrusted.
My eyeballs are being mercilessly thrusted by fucking.
Check out Stealthy Elf Productions.
Okay.
Watch the Merciless Thrust live.
So, Dolores, we'll say.
Dolores.
You will be. Oh, this is a little. Do you have the sizing on this map, David?
I don't. Probably 40-30 is what I would have gone with.
40-30.
30. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a square, so probably 40-40.
40-40. Sorry, everybody. Give me a second. I'm
It didn't
panicking.
escape me that the changeling had an accent like Kaylin's.
Ooh.
It did not escape you.
But changelings can probably change their accents too, right? I mean,
Can probably change their accents, but it could also be that they.
Hail from Zendrix.
Yeah.
Zendrixians.
Okay. So, Lou, you can put Dolores wherever you want here. If you're on the, I'm not on the right thing. Jesus Christ. Now we are. Okay. In here. Thank you again, David. I'm going to say that this ellipses here. Whoops. Let me. Oh my God. I'm panicking.
What's wrong?
This is going to be the, where Casimir and Dorlin are.
Okay.
So dinner table can be, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And I need initiative from you.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use the gin token for
Hey. Hell yeah.
They're here.
Hey, who's to say it's not Jin?
Deuce it.
It could be Jin.
Could be Jin.
I actually don't think Jin would do well in the Magus Arcanum. Too many rules.
Way
People
too
telling
many
them what to
rules.
do.
19.
19. Okay. You will go first. All right.
As soon as Dolores realizes that this is not the real Sophia, and does she understand the implications of changelings? Like,
I'd say that you are absolutely familiar enough with changelings that you're like, this person has been watching a Sophia and therefore may have been watching you.
Yeah, she will say in a rage, "What have you done with her?" and go into a wild surge.
And you wild magic surge. I need you to roll
Rage
that
she must.
that D20 on your wild magic rage.
Okay, 13.
Okay, I'm just getting everybody in here. Let me just are calling them changeling. Mac is their name now. Okay.
The name's Mac.
Name's Mac. You rolled a 13, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. So this is Venomous Mist. A poison mist seeps from the barbarian's skin, covering a 10-foot radius. Any creature, including you, starts your turn within the mist. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're good at these. You got this.
17.
You succeed. This changeling, that is a 15, so they will succeed as well. Okay. So you ask where Sophia is, and hit your rage. You still cannot control your power. We could help you with that if you were to give us the information we wanted.
She still has an action, I believe, right?
Oh yeah. You have, yeah. In response,
Which
I slash him in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a punch, like a really, but a punch with her.
Yeah, or morphic armament.
Yeah, and
Yeah, dude.
in a kind of way inspired by Sophia, like this
Let's
is just raw.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take an
So I
inspiration
guess
point.
it'll be
That's
with
sick.
the claws. Thanks.
But still, that's sick. I love that.
Yeah, just like fuck you, guy. Fuck you, guy. It's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, 24 will hit.
And Dolores is not being quiet, like shouting these things. So I feel like in this area, people have been alerted, and that's 14 damage.
14
and
damage.
I'm gonna do it again.
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 Okay.
And in response, I break his fucking nose.
And in response, I step on his fucking throat.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. It's a 13, but a nat 1 for the second hit.
That does miss. Okay. We'll kind of perfect transition there. You deal this damage. You hit this individual, and as you make your hit with the morphic armament, you see the shape of this changeling just sort of almost glitch out as the rest of the parts that were Sophia begin to shift. And what you see is an individual wearing half plate with this purple gambeson underneath, this bright burnished armor in front with the blazing symbol of the Magus Arcanum, an eye on the chest piece. Okay. They sort of lean back. The face is very androgynous, quite angular. They're bald. They have these white pupilless eyes, but they almost have kind of like a shifting Rorschach test. Just sort of like these black spots that just sort of like shift around their body continuously. You can see on their side a shield, and on their hip is a mace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next up in the initiative is our NPCs. So we sort of move over and you see Casimir just sort of put both hands, well, it's just like a hard cut so everybody sees, puts both hands on Dorland's. You stay here. He casts Sanctuary. You see as a spell scroll burn, or a spell scale burns from his hand, he casts Sanctuary on Dorland, and he will move out and sort of assess. Do you have a question?
He would know that if he left the tiny hut, it would no longer exist.
Oh, that's fair enough. Okay, so he is standing inside protecting Dorland at this point. We will then go to Mac. Okay. You see in the same way, as you sort of lunged your hand forward, this is going to be a spell attack as this person casts Guiding Bolt. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay. Let me see if I've got any reactions that I can do here. And you said it's a lightning bolt?
Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt? Is that an elemental damage?
This is radiant.
Okay. Alright. Go for it. No, that hits.
Okay. And you are going to take... Oh, I rolled shit. You're going to take 6 radiant damage.
Okay. I got a 4 on my unstable backlash.
Oh, what does that do?
That's I took after I take damage. I have to roll in the mild magic.
Oh, yeah. Okay, roll again.
It's 4.
4. You teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space you can see until your rage ends. You can use this effect on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Sick. That's the best one.
That's a really good one. The teleporting around, very, very, very good. Okay. And we will jump back over to our friends.
Wait, out.
Yeah, waiting.
Can Anvil help out on Dolores' side of things?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. I think Anvil's job, and I'll just say, like, we'll delay for next round.
We can
basically back up. Well, I want Anvil to basically just back up Dolores and give flanking with blind eye and shit like that.
Okay.
And just kind of stay defensive. Yeah, I don't want Anvil to die. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
So Anvil's got to keep distance. So just kind of fly in, give flanking advantage, and then fly away.
Okay, we'll say as the turn ends, breaking through a window, Anvil will give flanking to Dolores.
With Uldiel on his back?
With Uldiel on his back.
Oh yeah. You guys.
She didn't. She's there canonically, and she didn't do anything during the other. So
Yeah. I like the idea that Uldiel is a secret horse girl. Like, was up there being like, the pony's here.
Okay.
I always think of Uldiel as kind of Minthara coded anyway, so it's Minthara breaking through a window on a metal horse, on a metal Pegasus.
Very much so. We're just going to use this as Uldiel right now because I thought I uploaded it, but I guess I didn't. Okay. We will move over to the other crew. Whistle, you are up with Echinacea on deck.
Okay. Whistle is going to use a bonus action, so move to the next card, but just for flavor, I'm going to use a bonus action, do a little whistle, a little tweet tweet, and that will be activating the animated shield. So now the shield is kind of like doing its thing properly. His AC is still the same. And I'd like to use the shield almost like as a stepping stone to walk across to the next car.
Oh, I love that.
I imagine it's still an acrobatics check like you want, but just flavor-wise, it's Whistle walking across on the animated shield. Like
you're doing the Magneto emote?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It just kind of moves down. Boom, little stepping stone.
You're gonna make that with advantage though, because you do have like essentially a like an aid here.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you're using a literal stepping stone, so it just makes sense.
Yeah. Then with advantage, that is 13 plus 9 for 22.
You make it onto the hospital car. Nobody is in here at the moment. Nobody is sick. Nobody is injured. Nothing like that. But it's good to know it's here. You see a couple nurses who are just manning their stations, just kind of again. We'll skip the role play, but asking the same question: what's happening? Is everything okay? Are you gonna hurt me? Like there's like the whole array of like, man walking on shield with weapon.
Yeah.
Is walking at me with intent, and I imagine
Yeah, Whistle's just going to like one word answer each question that as it's coming out, as he's just kind of like walking with intent past them. What's going on? Don't know. Are you gonna hurt me? No. And then just go to the back.
Leave.
Yeah, and then keep walking. Take full movement to walk as far in as I can, and
move your full movement.
That might use action. Yeah, let's see. I'm in Fog of War.
Up
here.
Yeah, up here.
Okay, so that's probably like 10 feet there. So from here, where do I go there? And then if there's nothing else in this car, I'm going to use my action to run the rest of the way.
Yeah, nothing else in this car. You use your action, dash.
Basically, get down there.
Perfect. Makes sense here. Echinacea, you're up with Zio on deck.
Whistle has been giving these one-word answers, and right behind him on a phoenix are the doctor and the cleric giving the very lengthy answers as they're whooshing by. It seems that the train cars ahead are under attack. We have is an Iris a Minotaur? That's right?
Dragonborn.
Oh, I'm an idiot. There is a Dragonborn individual helping people across to the car in the back. If you proceed in an orderly fashion, he will help you across. And the bird is going to fly its 80-foot movement, but I think what Echinacea will do with one of their actions is just help the first person across.
Okay.
Yeah, and then get up behind Whistle.
Okay. Get up behind Whistle. Kaelin is right there with you. Dink. All right. Zio, you're up with Isandro and Kaelin on deck. Anaris is occupied. You're muted, Ange. It's one of those nights, huh?
So I spend 40 feet getting behind my friends. I'm gonna push forward.
And you're using your boots of flying, correct?
Yes, I am using my boots of flying.
Okay, so we don't need
so that was my full that was 40. So then this would be 10 more, and then I'm gonna use
bonus action dash.
Yeah, bonus action dash.
Okay. Yeah, you're flying, so you'll circumvent that.
60.
You will make it into. Oops! I went the.
Yeah, that's 5.
We're gonna stay where you guys are at.
We went.
I did the. It's my fault, but okay. Whatever. We'll leave you guys where you are so that you'll get to car 5 next turn. I'm not gonna make you guys fuck around. So you'll have to go. You'll have to go this way. Yes. Okay. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to just to make sure, because my pea brain, I think it would have been. Would I be able to get to cart 5? I think technically, if I did action, bonus action, and.
Because what's your movement speed?
50 feet.
So 40 bonus action dash should be able to get
and then
here.
Action.
Yep. Yeah, you'd be able to get to card 5 for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And I get to card 5.
And then you can. So let me reveal card 5, where you see, whoop. You see 4 individuals who are currently, content warning for gore. The throats of 2 guards have been slit as blood is splayed on the car floor as what looks to be a noble woman shuffles toward the back of this current car.
Oh, okay.
That is what you see, Zio.
So I'm gonna be right at the entrance,
Yep.
and it's like, oh,
Oh.
Can we see through?
You'll be able to see. Yes, I will say you're able to see what Zio can see once they've opened the door. Absolutely.
Yeah. Can Echinacea use? Are any of them within 60 feet? Sorry, I have to measure. It would be.
So it'd be this. So 45. Yes, one of them
This one?
would be right here. Yeah. They'd be
Exactly 60. It looks
exactly 60.
like. Can Echinacea use Wonder's Grace
Is
as
it
a reaction?
oh, it's a reaction.
Yeah, as a
It's a
reaction.
reaction.
You can, yeah. Absolutely.
I imagine a weapon attack because the throat slit.
Yeah.
So it's 1d10 plus my spellcasting mod.
Okay, nice move. We're saving lives out here.
Wow, I rolled booty. What is my spellcasting mod? Okay, so the person heals 7.
Okay, as they begin to sort of panickingly reach for their neck, the wound is lessened. They're still up, thanks to that.
There's, instead of the usual red phoenix that halos Echinacea, there is a pure blue phoenix, the color of Minri's weave, that just stitches, and you can actually see blue stitching.
Oh, very cool. Very nice. Inspiration point. All right. And then Zio, the rest of your turn.
I think that's it. That was
Okay.
action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay. Kaylin is going to we're at NPCs. Kaylin is going to he's going to cast Aura of Vitality so that when everybody gets in there, allied creatures, including those who are hurt, will take 2d6 healing.
Fucking
Or no,
I was
never
gonna
mind.
bring it
No,
up.
never mind, because he already cast a concentration spell. He can't do that.
Oh, okay.
He will use his bonus action to healing word the other individual that was hurt. So similar to Echinacea, kind of undoing the damage done by these people. And that individual heals for 8. So bing, bang, boom. And he is... I think that, yeah, that'll be his turn. And then Sandro... 55, yep. And then I get 110. He's just in front of you guys here. Okay, cool. That is it. Anything else? Okay. We will return to Dolores. And Dolores, you're up first.
So Dolores will transport to right, like kind of behind. You said Mac is the name?
That's the name they have right now currently.
Okay. Well, actually, just directly behind and tackle. And I feel like, do I have any like extra advantages with like a grappling
You have Tavern Brawler, so you have advantages to grappling attacks if you.
I think raging you get it for just the strength checks.
So you have them anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we need to roll? For
you're gonna be rolling an athletics check,
athletics check,
and they can make an acrobatics or athletics check in response.
And they should probably be at disadvantage, right? Since it's from behind, or no?
What was that?
Is it at disadvantage because it's from behind, or
no?
Is that a thing? No. Okay. Let's see. 19. If it's at advantage, I can just pick the better of the two rolls.
Yeah. This changeling, I will say, cleric, is grappled.
Okay. And then Dolores will shout out that Sophia, like, this wasn't the real Sophia, they're changeling agent of the Magus Arcana.
Do you say that in the thought lobby?
Rage, so just yes everywhere loud.
Okay.
So like out loud everywhere, like brain is very simple, but like very loud.
So Echinacea, Whistle, Zio, you guys have that.
Whistle shares like a look at Echinacea immediately, like, oh shit.
Echinacea looks like they're about to throw up.
And that's my turn.
You do hear Casimir. Fuck.
Dorlin, Casimir, Dolores, Olio.
Okay.
Arrest for what?
For what? All right. Casimir is going to continue to do. Echinacea, you will hear Casimir. Do you want me to get your brother out of here?
Yes, but Dolores, fuck.
I will have to come back for her. I'm taking him to Ilinbel.
Okay.
He, Dolores, you see the dome drop as Casimir casts teleport. Before he does, I'm coming back for you. And the arcs of electricity wrap around both him and Dorlin as Dorlin kind of reaches out, no! And is teleported out. And hard cut to Christoph Reeves sitting in Echinacea's home in Ilinbel, hearing a just, what in the ever-living fuck was that? And we'll hard come back to the other NPCs. So, yeah, Casimir and Dorlin. Dorlin is safe. Casimir is gone, but that motherfucker's coming back. He's like, you're mine, bitch. Magus Arcanum, you said. Don't mind if I do. Anyway, Uldiel is going to move around and give you flanking ×2.
Great.
And she looks at you. Give me I will say, give me a quick, what's your passive insight, Dolores?
11.
You do not know the reasoning why Uldiel wears such a fearsome scowl on her face. But what you do sense is a potent sense of honor. And something is being right. A wrong is being made right now. As Uldiel will make her attack. And that is a holy fuck, 26 on Mac. And it'll take 9. And then as a bonus action, you took a little.
Do I have to get out of the way?
No.
Let go.
No,
okay.
No. She moved around you. Unless you did not willingly let Uldiel move through your space.
Okay.
You do. Okay.
I'm just grappling. I didn't know if like that's.
And did you take damage? Like, how hurt are you?
Not much. It's 147 out of 159.
Okay. Not gonna waste the healing spell on that then. But she will cast Spirit Shroud, and you see around her winter-clad knights of the Winter Court in this spirited form, sort of letting off, when ice like lets off that steam when it's presented with heat, like that's kind of what they look like. Mm-hmm. And that'll take effect. Sequencing was bad, but that's okay. That is what it is. And then I think you don't want what's his nuts Anvil to die, so he's gonna scoot back and prepare to move in case anybody needs flanking. His action will be to attack if the changeling moves past him, though. I will say does that seem fair for Anvil's personality, David? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Fine.
I just want to honor that. I don't want to say, well, your little NPC character does this. Okay. End of that round. The changeling will look at you, Dolores. You don't have to go away. We can offer you so much.
I've heard about your tricks.
I'm sure you have. Okay. And we'll move over to Train Team. I've heard about your tricks, bitch. Okay. Whistle, you are up with Echinacea on deck.
Okay. So, hang on. Let's see, since 50, this would be. I'm going to. I think Whistle's gonna double move, get into the mix here. Sorry, move. 45, 50. And then some 10 feet there. So yeah, Whistle will end up in the square just in front of Zia with a double move of 60 feet. And that's action. And then bonus action, we are going to... Where's OneNote? Bonus action, what do I have in bonus action? Bonus action, we are going to... We're gonna cast Zephyr Strike through Wind Wraith.
Oh boy, okay.
So we'll cast the Zephyr Strike, so now we've got Zephyr Strike up as well. And that will be the old man's turn.
It's the old man's turn. All right. Echinacea, you're up.
Okay. Echinacea moves with purpose, but their eyes are 1,000 miles away. They will fly, forward into this space. And the two, who are the two individuals who are the civilians? Can you point them out on the board?
At this point, it is her at the edge of the train, and then let me just... Okay. These are one guard, and then two guard.
Okay. So those are the ones who were hurt.
Correct.
And then this is the civilian, and then these are the people
ones
robbing the train?
Yes, the ones in red are the assailants.
Okay. I've got the reach. Echinacea is going to call out to the civilian. May I relocate you to safety?
I would appreciate nothing more.
Okay, they cast Vortex Warp, and they send her 90 feet that way.
Whoa.
Right into the hospital area. You can hang out in there. You go there.
Bink.
Bink. And...
You do hear one of the people clad in black. Fuck. We have to get her.
What are you doing? Why? What? Why? Stop it. Echinacea is like,
The
again,
Echinacea
they're
classic.
like an Echinacea classic. Stop murdering people. In their head, they're going to say to the Thought Lobby, Dolores, what are you under arrest for?
Can I respond?
You can. I will allow it, yeah.
I was just trying to tell Sophia everything that's happened. Some of my plots and schemes.
Okay.
Actual crimes, it seems.
Okay.
Confessing to my actual crimes.
Oh,
I got him pinned now.
Yeah. Okay. You've never heard Echinacea less confident. You saw them in the fight to the death. Okay. Looking like they are ever closer to vomiting, Echinacea is going to use a. Are they? Echinacea is going to realize they don't really have any bonus actions for this moment, so they're not going to use any. They will end their turn. Yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to do with the Phoenix?
I wrote it, which is how I got close enough.
Got it. Thanks. Zio, you're up, and then NPCs are on deck.
Okay, so Zio is going to use
Shit.
expend 4 charges of their spirit color transformation
Okay.
to cast Guardian of Nature.
Ooh.
And in this space, everyone sees with the door open, there's wind coming in. I'm assuming because it's the break in between the carts.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all being sort of buffeted with
Yeah, the wind's sort of
with the
whipping
wind.
through the spaces that you guys are sort of standing between.
So the people in here, these strangers, see as the small teal tiefling suddenly is surrounded by a buffeting of wind, and as if with the assistance of that wind, there are these branches and leaves, and it's almost like there is a piece of nature that is shunted into them to create this great and intimidating looking tree-like entity of wind and bark. So I gain 10 temporary hit points. I have Constitution saving throws with advantage, Dexterity and Wisdom based attack rolls with advantage, and the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain.
Oh,
my enemies.
nice.
That is for my enemies. So friends are okay. And I will move a little bit closer so that, and I don't know if I could get
I can put a token
a
down.
little circular.
So
I say more like an area of effect because I think it's 15 feet from me.
And then I'm gonna make it.
That is my.
Queen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boom.
Cool. That is my bonus action.
You guys can see it, right?
As my action, Zio, because I just found out this is not a concentration spell. You all see as the where are you? Where'd you go? My spells. Where'd you go? I know you're in here. There you are.
My spells. Sorry.
My spells. You all see as the bark itself, because it's this sort of creature of wind and trees and leaves and barks, but you see the bark crack even more intensely and grow bigger as Zeo casts Oleander's Thorny Armor.
Let's go.
And so I have gain a bonus to your AC equal to I got +3 on my AC.
Okay.
And let me make sure. My base AC is just 16. I can't forget to. I realized that I hadn't changed it back from the last fight. I was still at 21, so please don't let me forget that. But base AC right now is at 19. And then if anyone makes a melee or range attack against me and successfully hits, they must make a Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they're poisoned for 1 minute.
Let's go. Okay, nicely done.
Yeah. I am Groot.
I am Groot. NPCs are up. Sandro's gonna move into the space here. Dink, dink. And then he is going to... He is going to take his... he'll look back at the group. He'll just look at everybody. Are we attacking or subduing?
Both.
Huh, yes. Okay. He'll have his crossbow out and he'll take a shot. That's a 24.
Shoot him in the knee.
That is what he did. He did 3 whole damage. Oh, you dumb bitch. Oh, that's a natural 20. And then that's 11. So he deals 14 damage as he shoots this humanoid woman in both knees. And she just screams out, "Fuck!" Sandro kind of giggles. He doesn't giggle. That's crazy. He doesn't giggle. He absolutely does not giggle.
No, he does. He does.
He does say, "There's more of that to come if you do not surrender." Kaylin is going to mass healing word. He doesn't need to do that. Not sure what else. He will look at the one who is most hurt and he'll cast Healing Word. And they'll heal for 9. And now, so Zeo, your aura, that's difficult terrain, you said?
It's difficult terrain.
Okay. It is then the enemy's turn. This individual here is going to look at you, Zeo, and they are going to cast Firebolt. That is a 23 to hit.
Reaction, absorb elements? You think I can cast that as a reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what, half the damage?
Yeah, you get resistance, I think.
Resistance, yeah.
Okay. You're already resistant, so that won't stack. But you'll be able to imbue
Yeah.
Fire damage, so 3, 5. So you're gonna take 6 fire damage.
And then I can add a 1d6 on my...
You can add. I think you just deal 6. Oh yeah, it's 1d6 of the chosen element.
It's 1d6.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit! This one is going to. Because this is 20, 30. Okay. They're going to Misty Step. Here.
Counterspell.
Can't. Okay.
No.
Doesn't work.
Stay.
This one is going to do the same.
Shit.
It's going to get here. It's going to use their full movement to get here.
Stop.
Okay. This individual is going to move up. You see as they pull a firearm out of their hip, and they're going to take 2 shots at you, Zio.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Does hit, yes.
Okay, and so you're going to take.
For the person, just to make sure, because it's range and melee. So I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So are they rolling with disadvantage?
Milady.
They have to roll a. Where are you?
Bless you.
Creature makes a melee or range attack against you and successfully hits. The first one has to do a Constitution saving throw, and then this guy also has to do a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 17 on the die. What do I have to beat?
For the first one?
Yep.
Yes, they succeed.
Okay, and then the second one is no, that's a 4 on the die.
They fail. So the second one gets poisoned. So he has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
But it's not in the radius.
Huh? No, this is whenever a creature makes a melee or range attack against you and successfully hits, it must make a Constitution saving throw. It's not a radius thing. The radius is just for difficult terrain. And this is for the radius is for Guardian of Nature. This is Oleander's thorny armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I have 2 Groot powers.
They are okay. The attack still goes through though, correct?
Yes, the attack still goes through. The second one is poison.
So you're gonna take 17 points of piercing damage as this bullet kind of rips through your midsection here.
So 13. Okay. Why am I doing that?
And then let me poisoned. Okay, cool.
He's disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. Sounds good. And the other NPCs, which Echinacea, given the fact that you moved her down there, I will give you line of sight.
Yeah, how did this one get here? Is that the one I counterspelled?
You counterspelled? Nope, you counterspelled this one.
Who are you?
The Tiefling.
Oh, my roll 20
I think our roll
did
20
not catch up.
Oh, and then this one Misty stepped and then used their movement.
Yes. The Tiefling was still showing up for whatever reason in my car.
Yeah, same.
No. So, and you'll see in car 3 where the lady was placed. Seems that the other 4 assailants have made their way to this car in order to get her.
Echinacea yells.
From
They're here.
Okay. And we will move to Dolores. Okay. It is you, Uldiel, and Anvil at this point. You are up first.
She'll look at Uldiel and say, "What do you want to do?"
What I want to do is
I'll kill him.
What I want to do is not necessarily what I think I should do. But we should subdue them and get answers. And she's yeah. Is Uldiel included in the thought lobby?
No, Casimir was the only one I left behind with it.
She will then say that out loud.
So, what she wants to do is what shouldn't be done.
What she wants, Uldiel herself wants to kill this woman.
Oh yeah,
but that is
subdue.
not the path she's on. So we're going to subdue her, and we're going to question her.
Okay.
Or question them. Yeah. We don't know the gender identity of this changeling quite yet.
Mm-hmm. Do I knock him out, Echinacea?
Oh my god. You're under. If she's arresting you. Fuck. I don't know. Why me? Why me? I don't know. Why me?
All right. And then with an, I guess an unarmed strike, just trying to knock out their lights. And this is something that.
This is just a flavor thing.
Yeah, it's like a sparring.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in matches. She knows, like, KO. That's all she's at. Like, she just wants to keep them unconscious.
Got it. Okay.
No more problems, but still very alive.
So give me an attack roll.
Okay. With, like, just an unarmed strike?
Yeah, this is just going to be your normal attack.
Okay.
Because you don't like to be fair to the mechanics of the game. You do not have an ability that can just take out an enemy's hit points to zero. Like, you can't just knock someone out.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make that narrative, and we're gonna make that clear.
Yeah. Okay. Where'd my roll 20 go? Is what I want to know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tavern Brawler has a thing too, like you can attack for free or something while they're grappling with you or something like that.
Tavern Brawler. Let me look again.
Or like you get better damage dice or something.
Unarmed strike but that doesn't matter because what she's using is not a D. It's not just one damage.
Got it. Okay.
You can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple a target, but Dolores is already grappling the target.
Already grappling, yeah. Gotcha.
So there's nothing. She's not going to garner any additional benefit here that she's not already getting.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay. Bonk damage. 9. But can I do
9? You said.
Actually, can I do it with my? She's punching with her claws, like
yeah.
I'm just trying to the claws just seem like a kill strike, and that's not. It's closed fist, but I'll just do.
Sure. Yeah.
That's 11, not much more.
11. Yeah, you hit this individual again, and okay, you have an additional attack if you want to use it.
Yeah, I do.
As long as you're declaring non-lethal, I'm not going to say, oh, well, the claws, kill her, or kill them, or kill him, or kill her, whatever the fuck.
I'm going to use a inspiration.
Unless I want to be a real piece of shit, which I don't want to
27 to hit.
Yeah, 27 will hit.
11 damage. Again.
Another just solid 1-2 combo.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Flanking do, by the way.
You get advantage on your attacks.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Okay. Dolores. Actually, let me double check initiative here. Okay. Uldiel is going to go in for her attack. That is a 17, which will unfortunately miss.
Even with the advantage?
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Ooh, yeah, I got a 3 on the second one, so a 17 will unfortunately miss. It was the higher of the two. I don't believe that Spirit Guardians or Spirit Shroud. Yeah, on a hit, so that she doesn't deal any damage for Spirit Shroud, unfortunately. Okay, because it's on a hit. And then she can't really do that. She doesn't have that prepared. Damn, that sucks. Okay, I don't think she has anything really for bonus actions that she's gonna Okay. It'll be the changeling's turn. They're going to look at you, Dolores, and they are going to say, Grovel, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you as this individual casts command.
Oof.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Okay. Do I get it with what is it? Rage. Do I get like any buffs to saving throws? Artificer.
I think only to like strength saving throws or something.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use my a lucky point to reroll that.
Okay.
Wait, no, it was an 8. Oh, damn it. I thought I saw the 20, like the B. It was so close. Oh, and I didn't do it before the outcome was determined, I suppose. Okay, it's bad. I have failed.
All right, you fall prone, and your turn is ended. So, Dolores, you hit the ground, and okay, it's going to move right past you. Actually, 20. We get 35. It's gonna try to escape. It's going to invoke an attack of opportunity from Uldiel. And wow, a natural 1. Uldiel's rolling like dog shit. Okay, cool. Alrighty. We are on.
Guys, should Anvil try to stop him? Don't want to sacrifice another Anvil.
Get kicked by a Pegasus, bitch.
No, we need
Can
Anvil.
Anvil actually do anything?
I was gonna say grapple. Anvil could try to grapple him, but doesn't have great modifiers, so probably not. No, we'll save Anvil to get Dolores out of there. Yeah.
Has Dolores, it has been told that there's a train that is.
You are aware that there is an event happening on the train. There was a lot of yelling and blah, 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 this is happening.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
But
I just wanted to know when it came through in the conversation with Sophia and I, because it was like that was.
it happened right. I think these happened pretty concurrently. I think these happened pretty in order.
Lovely chaos. Okay.
Okay. We will. You guys want to go one more round, or do we want to do break here?
I'm good to go one more round.
Yeah, let's do one more round.
Okay, let's do one more round. We'll jump back over to the crew on the trains. Whistle, you are up with Echinacea on deck.
Okay. Can I hold my turn?
To fucking do what?
Yeah, can I hold my turn?
For what?
I'm gonna have. I think Echinacea and I have a plan.
He wants to know if he can Pathfinder it and delay his turn.
Yeah.
No.
No.
If you forego your turn is gone.
Damn. Okay. Then, if I ready, so you know how you can ready.
You can have
an
a
action.
held action, yeah.
If I do that, would it, like, if I did it for an attack action, would I get all 3 attacks, or would I only get the 1?
Ooh,
I don't know the answer to that.
that's a great question. I don't know. I have to let me look.
That was tricky.
My mind would assume you're saving your entire attack action economy, but I don't. If you.
Let me just do a quick measure.
No, if you hold an action 5e, you only get to make one attack.
Okay. Then I'm going to... Whistle's going to turn to Zio and Cassandra and say,
All right. This car's yours.
and run back. Use my action to dash, get here, and then I will use a... Would this person count as hostile at all? So do I get flanking? Or I guess there's like a gap between them. Never mind.
There's a gap between them. You're not getting any sort of like flanking advantage here.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, sounds good. And you'll get your 3 attacks here.
Yeah.
So it worked out anyway. You just don't get 6 attacks.
Yeah, that's half the attacks I was gonna get.
Button's like, well, we tried. We tried.
We did try.
Yeah.
We did try.
Can I hold my turn? No. Can you hold my nuts? Absolutely not. No. That's crazy. No.
13 plus
Hello.
8 for 21.
That hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
As you come down, you just see this woman. Oh fuck.
Yeah, just Whistle's just like moving stupidly fast. Okay, then damage I have it rolled, so that's going to be 5 plus 19 for 24. Slashing damage, then plus another 5 psychic for the first attack.
Okay. So what's the total there?
Let me see. It was 5 plus 19 for 24.
24.
And then plus another 5.
So 29.
29 total.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
29.
I'm gonna bloodied.
Sweet.
These aren't
Right,
these aren't what you guys normally go up against.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 19, which is a crit. So hang on, there's an extra 2d6 with that. Then. Okay. Sorry, guys. There's going to be some math here real quick.
You're good.
We love
Okay.
math.
We love math.
8 plus 19.
That's
20.
28.
No, 27.
Oh, 27.
Plus 5 is 32. I'm pretty sure this person's done, man.
Yeah.
We need to go through it all. Okay.
Unconscious or
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, how do you want to do this, dude? You
No,
fucking
lethal.
knocked this woman clean out.
Yeah, Whistle's gonna kind of do like the magnetic propulsion stuff to kind of move as fast as he can with the dash action to kind of shoot almost like ping pong ball around the inside of the train.
Oh, incredible.
Pull up next to him, sweep him as he comes to a stop with the wind wraith. And while they're kind of in the air, just come down hard and hit him in the tummy and just slam him
Not in
to
the
the
tummy.
Hit him right in the tummy, slam him to the ground, and they're just unconscious at his feet.
It's that anime moment of like when you get hit so hard in the stomach, you just like a bit content warning, like a bit of vomit comes out as like the eyes just roll back and they kind of slump over, hit the ground unconscious. Nicely done. You see the woman that you guys have kind of escorted back just looks. Now you got some good money in your future. As she, you see, she pulls the skirt of her dress up, and pulls out a gun, and points it back at the people behind her. She says, "Do you want to fuck with me today? Do you know who the fuck I am? Are you ready to die?"
oh shit, she's back in heat.
Why do I feel like a
Oh,
part
shit,
of me
she's
feels
back in
like
heat.
she's a part of me feels like she's probably related to like that one like crime
Yeah.
family that
I am getting
Dolores
that
is
vibe.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Maybe not that one, but maybe one of
Nah.
them.
One of them.
Okay, that's your turn. Echinacea, you're up with Zio on deck.
Echinacea, you hear a whoosh overhead as Echinacea has just been playing ping ball with himself and Kaylin this entire encounter.
Kaylin's got whiplash.
Echinacea lands to like protect this woman, and they look around, they go, ah! As they see the gun.
The gun's like kind of over your shoulder.
Okay, please, leave. They say to
the lady, or to the
no, to the to the four who are like menacing all of them. They wait for a second to see if it works.
I want a persuasion check with advantage, given Whistle's brutal one-turn assault of this of one of their cohorts.
You said with advantage?
Yeah. The dude took him out.
28.
Okay. You see this guy who looks to be like a bald human man with this sort of leather jacket, this like red scarf underneath, just Corrigan's not fucking paying us enough for this shit. Let's go. No. You see as they start to like we're still in initiative, but it looks like they're ready to flee.
Okay, and Corrigan is the Ulkesan mob, so he sends people after her. Okay,
Correct.
understood.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think there are times in the past where Echinacea would have like dropped every single one of them to unconsciousness to like ask them questions and like keep them occupied.
They got a lot in their head.
They got a lot in their head, and in the past few days, they have learned that they have made a lot of assumptions about the world.
Yep.
And that not all of those assumptions have led to good outcomes. So I think what they're going to do is just they're just going to sort of hold this barrier between the lady and these folks who seem to be running away. They look relieved about it. And they will hold a cantrip no, they have better things to do with their reactions. They will just be there if someone decides to fuck with us today.
Understood. Okay. Zio, you're up with NPCs on deck.
Yeah. Zio is going to move forward so that I can get these guys in the radius, and bonus action, I'm going to change my bow into the scimitar.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can, yeah. And then I'm going to attack the guy who's poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Yeah. But that is maths 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, beautiful. And so I have a 1d6 of fire damage for that guy also. So, ooh, give me a second. Give me one moment. I have a lot of things happening all at the same time. Oh, it says my dexterity based attack roll is also with advantage, and this is technically a
it's a dexterity attack. Yep, because you have finesse on that, so you can use your strength or dex modifier with that.
Let me see if I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a 20. No, but it's still it still hits. But okay. Ooh, I don't have 1d6 because I have advantage due to Guardian of Nature. Can I do my my sneak attack?
Absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah. Give me a second. That's 3 for sneak attack. 1 for the fire. Where are you? 3. Right? Yes, okay. 19 plus 8. 27 hit points.
But bloodied. God. Ah!
And bonus action, and I'm just making the space difficult terrain.
Okay. Sandra is going to move up. Pink. Is it difficult terrain for Sandra too?
It's only for enemies.
That's fucking. That's horrifying. Everybody's struggling to move through, and Sandra's just.
Yeah.
He's just Reed Richards, like walking. All right. He's gonna make 2 tip. That's a natural one. That's unfortunate.
No.
That one hits. Okay. He is going to make 2 attacks, or make an attack with the flat side of his scimitar. So he's essentially just slapping them with it.
Mine are also non-lethal.
Okay, yeah, I figured as much. He goes for the one that you hit and just bitch slaps it with a 16. The flat end of that scimitar just hits him across the face, and it just These people hate it here. Kaylin is going to kind of drop down next to you, Echinacea, and is going to similarly hold an action in case any of these fuckos decide to move toward the lady. He will respond, but he will use his free object interaction to hold Echinacea's hand, understanding what they've all heard and how this has to be impacting them. And he just
implying Echinacea as an object.
Echinacea squeezes. Got him. Kaylin takes Echinacea's hand, and I think they hold so fast to him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just this strangeness of existing in the telepathic connection, where Echinacea is trying to sort out what's happening to Dolores and is trying to get these folks to leave, but underneath it, I think this is an undercurrent that everyone can kind of sense. There are just these images, these flashes of their anti-magic cell where they were kept in isolation for a month. And it's just this... everyone in that mental connection can feel Echinacea's panic over the thought of going back there.
Kaylin just squeezes, and there's a warmth in his smile, but there is a fierceness to keep you from that fate, to protect you from that. Okay. These guys, enemies, you see as these two open their side doors, and you see that gear, they shoot out at these four fucking get off the train.
Hang on.
No.
It may not do much, but can I use a reaction here?
You can if you'd like.
Okay. The person that was kind of like further back, right? Because these are all kind of happening sequentially, right?
Yeah,
so what I'm going to do, as soon as I see them kind of moving towards one specific door, I'll let the other three go. But when that one like moves into position, like takes that 5-foot step towards one of those doors, I'd like to use my reaction to use my Diamanthier transformation.
Oh shit!
And make a 15-foot barrier.
That's fucked up.
So just and lock him in. Ideally, keeping him in the cart for just a bit longer.
That's fucked up. You're like, I'm getting that ODM gear, dude.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Let me see if I can do this. You've successfully thwarted Misty Step as they have to see the space that they are teleporting to. Oh, finally!
Break that line of sight.
Fear Magneto!
Fear Magneto! You just hear like on this like hollow metal wall as they're like trying to get out. But the other three escape. Go ahead.
It's like a ping ball.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, nicely done. And we will move over for the round with Dolores and Co, and then we'll take our break after this. Sound good? Dolores, you are up first. You now have your turn back. You are prone. You'll have to use 5 feet of movement to get up. So what do you do?
I do so.
Okay.
I do that. And then, let's see. I suppose I will try and tackle them again. I feel like...
Okay, so you move out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move out, try to tackle. Just trying to slow them down, like slow their turns. There we go. So yeah.
Okay.
A athletics check. 21. Is it athletics check with advantage though?
You are raging. So actually, you didn't hit anything last turn because, or no.
I punched.
No, you're still raging. You're still raging. So yeah, absolutely.
Rage she must. Okay.
She's raging. She's raging.
22.
Okay. I got a yeah. No, that's a you win that one, gamer.
Yay.
So she is grappled again.
And then
Okay, you guys know she's a she they. Okay, there you go. You know that now. I can't stop just fucking saying it. Stupid,
Can
stupid,
I-
stupid.
shove a rag in her mouth.
The fuck? No.
Okay.
That's an action thing. You use your action to grapple. You can use your action to make another attack and punch her. You can punch them if you want.
Specifically at the teeth. Just for flavor.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I know I probably can't target that, but
I mean, you
just
can
for
tell me
flavor.
where you punch them in the face. I mean, that's fine.
And then did I get advantage with my attacks? With
Yeah.
Sweet.
Why you keep going up, dude?
This is. I'm gonna use a luck.
It was- Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
So luck points is just for against you. All right. Wait. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 22.
That hits, yes. 22.
9.
Okay, they will take 9 points of damage.
And what if I just kept my fist there?
Sure. You can, we can say that the fist doesn't quite retract yet.
Mhm.
You're menacingly thrusting their face
Yeah.
with your fist.
Making it difficult to. Like, we're just holding on.
Versus, what am I keep
I'm
saying?
grappling their face.
Menacingly.
Anyway.
Okay.
You could have just put your hand over her mouth.
That's the ideal with the grapple.
Uldiel. Okay. Uldiel will. She can only get there. But she will. Yeah, she can't fucking do anything. Damn. You know what? Bonus action healing word. Because, she's got the economy. Why not use it? You're gonna heal.
Be good for the economy.
You're gonna heal 7, Dolores. It'll be good for the economy.
But not 77.
7. And then
0 in.
it is now this changeling's turn. You really are easy to anticipate. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Can they? speak? I have advantage on dex, correct?
You do?
Well, not being okay. 18.
Your DC was 20.
No.
As anti-magic cuffs get thrown onto your wrists.
Fuck. That's fine.
You do not have your wild magic effects.
Okay.
You cannot cast spells.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay. All right. That is the action. I can't do that yet. Okay. With Dolores shackled by an agent of the Magus Arcanum, that's where we're going to take our last break.
Oh, boy. Triggered! My session 0!
My session 0! All right. We will be back in 10-15 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for chilling with us. We'll see you guys shortly. Bye!
Bye.
Bye. Echinacea came to consciousness kneeling before Magus Arcanum agents in the smoldering Kaelkirk streets. No memories remained in their skull, except one, their hand ripping the heart out of the Arcanum agent Valor. Echinacea was taken into custody by none other than Valor's husband, the notorious Casimir. After a month in solitary confinement, Casimir's intrusion into Echinacea's mind revealed that the false memory of killing Valor was planted by the Winter Court Fey Queen Koliada. Casimir uncovered a true memory hidden beneath the false one the night Echinacea met their husband, Lorien Belnades Larethian. Despite discovering Echinacea's innocence, the Arcanum refused to release them, keeping them locked in Casimir's tower. Until the day the Oracle of Aldengate revealed that Lorien did battle against Koliada upon the site of a Shadowfell rift over half a century ago. There, Lorien was defeated by the looming shadow Eadwulf. Eadwulf, an undead corruptor Corberay controlled by the Winter Fey Queen, consumed Lorien and turned him into the Vilderaven, a monster sworn to hunt the line of Larethian to extinction. The Oracle mercifully freed Echinacea after the revelation. Upon leaving the warded halls of the Arcanum, Echinacea learned that they are a fate touched of Minri, goddess of magic. With Minri, Echinacea crafted items of power called preludes, which grow based upon the chosen paths of the wearers. With time, Echinacea grew to love the fated, adopting Lazuli as their sister, advocating on Lucian Whitmore's behalf for restorative justice, befriending fellow Arcanum victim Monroe, and falling head over heels with the runaway Zendrixian prince Kaelin Vryn. With luck, Echinacea learned that they are bound to a phoenix, allowing the wizard to cast primordial restoration magic. They use this to heal enemies and allies alike, eschewing death hags and the ruinous god Silence locked away in Aosha's core. With rage, Echinacea learned vital information. Koliada's mind is not her own. She is a victim, controlled by the cursed sword Rhyme, created by the deceptive god Kervaith. Braving the lands of eternal winter in northern Shenthyr, Echinacea finally faced the Vilderraven. In the midst of their battle, Echinacea offered Eadwulf a new pact. Join Echinacea and bring Kervaith to justice for all the suffering the god has caused. Eadwulf accepted, leaving Lorien free to recuperate, offering Kaelin the Vilderraven's mythic blade, the Song of Arvindor, and taking up residence in Echinacea's mind. Together, the two have braved many perils, closing a Shadowfell rift with the aid of Lucian Whitmore, recovering 50 years of memory with the help of another Corbre, meeting their brother, Dorlin, dying by Lord Harvish's hand, being brought back to life by Lazuli. With their life reclaimed, Echinacea got to work, reforging the Song of Arvindor into Kaelin's Oathblade Truthseeker, facing their deepest fears of imprisonment and loss of self in the Sivaholm catacombs, reuniting with their forgotten love and unwitting betrayer Thandrin, who remains bound in a pact to serve Kervaith, transforming into a seraph, freeing a goddess bound by the gods Silence, Kervaith, and Ruin's Eye. Echinacea now seeks to reclaim the rest of their memories, to save Koliada from Rhyme's influence, to free Thandoril from his pact, to close the rifts that scar Tolesh, to dismantle the Magus Arcanum, to confront Kervaith, to break the silence.
Whistle, the Hobgoblin fighter, was born and raised among the Iron Legionnaires to be a soldier, a tool for conquest. A veteran of numerous campaigns against the Scorched Isles, Whistle earned the recognition of the draconic captain Isradon of the Alaric, a mighty Titan-class ship. Steadily climbing the ranks of the Alaric's crew and garnering a reputation for efficiency, Whistle was eventually charged to lead a covert mission. He was tasked with leading a team to steal a Divanthir tome from the famous Larwith Academy in Drukamesh. His life changed when on a mission, he was compromised by the only thing his grooming amongst the Legionnaires could never prepare him for. He fell in love. Whistle's budding affections for Nikolai, a Divanthir scholar at the Academy, blossomed into a romance that threatened his entire mission. Everything came to a head when Nikolai attempted to stop Whistle's team as they secured the Divanthir tome. Nikolai was shot by Whistle's ally, Lord Tarvish, and as he died in Whistle's arms, something miraculous happened. Nikolai's soul was imbued into a Divanthir dagger that the two men had bonded over during their brief time together. Since then, Whistle has abandoned his Iron Legionnaire objectives and his team from the Alaric mission, tricking Lord Tarvish into believing he had the Divanthir tome. Whistle sent his crew back to the Alaric. Now isolated from his former crew, he has dedicated himself to discovering a means of restoring Nikolai. After encountering the Fated and witnessing their crusade against the great evils that threaten the world, Whistle has found allies to aid him on the path to redemption and acceptance. It was not long before Whistle learned that he is the subject of a Divanthir prophecy, a leader destined to unite the Ally-born and save his love in the process. Unfortunately, the trick Whistle played on his Legionnaire crewmates only bought him so much time. After a failed attempt to retrieve the book by Viper's Hand mercenaries, Whistle's Alaric crewmates took matters into their own hands and attacked members of his new party. Whistle arrived in time to watch Lord Tarvish kill Echinacea. Falling back on his Legionnaire training, Whistle cleaved the gunman in twain without a word. Navigating the strife caused by using Nikolai to kill, Whistle set about seeking redemption having been crafted a prelude by Echinacea, seeking training from the Golden Dragon Helgon the Gildenfire and the Winter Court Knight Uldiel, Whistle found himself taking steps down the path of the Protector. In doing so, Whistle promised Zio that he will take the burden of killing upon himself should the need arise. Whistle's role as a protector found him ensnared in a deal with Isradon to claim a new lair on his captain's behalf. In an act of desperation, Whistle offered Isradon the abandoned keep Sivahome, the meeting place of the forces of the Eclipse of the Three, the vile gods Kervaith, Ruin's Eye, and the Silence known as Vaemir. In the Sivahome catacombs, Whistle the Protector came face to face with Whistle the Legionnaire. Suffering under the weight of his past, Whistle was forced to relive the choices that made him into a killer, until finally coming face to face with a cruel vision of his father. In that moment, the sight of Lazuli under attack broke Whistle free of the past. The Protector persevered, buoyed by the faith of his party and his love for Nikolai. Now, Whistle has abandoned his Iron Legionnaires and thus earned the ire of his former draconic master. Days after retreating from Sivahome, Whistle found himself confronted by the adult Red Dragon and the reconstituted Lord Tarvish. Battle quickly ensued, during which Whistle was felled by Lord Tarvish's hand. In death, Whistle found himself face to face with an endless field of weapons and a godly entity, an icon known as the Maiden of Blades. She affirmed that Whistle is a protector. When Lazuli came to bring Whistle back to life, he accepted, returning to lead his party through a harrowing escape from the dragon Isradon. Thus, Whistle's connection to the Iron Legionnaires was severed. For the first time in his life, Whistle is a free man.
See and hear you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are digging into the last portion of our session. We're going to pick back up with our allies on the train. Okay. Whistle, you're up. You have an unconscious assailant in front of you. You see this woman. She's so cute, but goddamn, she's packing heat. Holding the gun like over Echinacea's shoulder, pointing it at, well, now nobody. You put a wall up. But it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I think Whistle's objective right now. So the person at my feet is unconscious. Whistle's objective right now is going to be to subdue the individual that's trapped on the other side of the thing. So close the distance. Yeah, right now Whistle's priority is just secure everything. So close the distance and maybe like before he drops the ball, just kind of can I do like a little slit that, and just so I can tell the person like, drop your weapons.
Give me an intimidation or a persuasion check.
Okay, I will go for
advantage given the roll that was made before.
I'll go for intimidation because that's a better roll. Advantage. That's a 7 and an 11. Plus 5, so 16.
Hands up. They just completely surrender.
Drop the wall, and restrain them.
Okay.
And
okay.
disarm them, restrain them. Yeah.
Steal their ODM gear.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I imagine that's going to take a little bit of time to dismantle it from him, but
yeah, it's got like the full body strappage, all that, so it's going to take some. Yeah, it's going to take some time. Yeah. But okay, that is your turn. Echinacea, you're up with Zio on deck.
Okay. Sorry, I'm measuring.
You're all good.
And then another. Okay. Seeing that Whistle has it handled on that side, Echinacea is going to say, Kaylin, you stay with, what's your name, ma'am?
Stay with, and you are? Holy fuck. Sweetheart, I am Callista Desano of the Desano family.
I'm so sorry, I'm new in town, and I am sure that I would have heard of you if I didn't live under a rock. Please stay with Miss Desano. And then Echinacea will fly like a bird.
I wanna
over
fly
here.
away. I don't know where.
And they are going to say to these gentlemen, your friends have fled. You could do the same.
You hear you hear the guy who Zio attempted to shoot you. Fucking cowards.
You wanna be a coward? You wanna be a coward too, maybe?
The guy who is just slapped by Sandra goes, I wouldn't mind being a coward. He's got the biggest welt on his fucking cheek, shaped like the side of a scimitar. Fucking. Give me a persuasion check here. These guys were not witness to the viciousness that happened. So
23.
This guy definitely gives up easy. These two are. This
Which
one,
guy?
the guy next to Isandro. And then the one you poisoned is also like, they look sick, like they're ready to throw up, and they're like,
they're not giving up. They just can't see.
they don't give up because they don't know where they are. They're like,
Unfortunate.
Zio's like, it's like does like this rumble in this like this tree form, just like to the other one that's not trying to.
Okay, we'll put a little stink on Echinacea's roll because of that, and the guy's like, "Fuck it, fine." Just, I will say we're out of combat here. We are disarmed here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We'll kind of let this continue for a minute. We'll give you guys a bit of time before we jump back over to Dolores. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so you have these individuals under your control. I mean, you've disarmed them. Are you taking them all to one car? Are you like where's everybody getting held here?
Can we say that like we can like restrain them at least?
You totally can.
And those guards are there too. Do they have any way
they're
to...
better. They don't have a way of like restraining. They're much more like they protect.
Are you Lady Desano's guards?
Personal guards, yes.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Would you mind watching them?
They both sort of like stand at attention. I say they line them up like here.
Yeah.
And the guards will stand like in front of them here. They'll be where Zio is, but yeah. They're keeping an eye on these three.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to find out why that happened. Excuse me. And they're gonna fly back.
Sandra follows. Zio, do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like boom, boom, boom.
So
boom,
Whistle,
boom.
you got this one dead to rights. Callista,
restrained. Like, if I probably got some rope or something, or if they have any sort of like metal on them, I'm gonna use my last few transformation points.
They do have metal, so we'll say you can create restraints. Like,
yeah,
fear Magneto.
Yeah. And then I'm going to make sure not only to disarm them, but also to remove the gear that allowed them to access and get on and off the train.
Whistle can fly now.
Whistle can fly. Whistle could fly before. Now he's just got an extra toy. Similar to donning armor, it will take 15 minutes to get this off and on.
Okay.
And I will say it's not an attunement item, but you can only don it with light armor.
Yeah.
You cannot be wearing medium or heavy armor with it. The squint was crazy.
Can I actually say that Zio and Asandro stay in the with the other
help
group?
back up the guards?
I think Zio will actually put down their Guardian of Nature and release concentration on
Oleander's thorny armor.
Yeah, Oleander's is just 1 minute too, so I think
it'll
both of them are
pass
just 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then just kind of like, it's like look at all of them. What do they look like? These people.
They're an array of individuals, an array of heritages, but they look to be wearing like black. There's no like identifying symbols or anything. They look like they're trying to be like if they jumped into the street, they could take off a jacket and like just kind of look like a normal person. Like they were looking to be kind of quick and efficient here, but unfortunately, you guys were on board, so that kind of failed.
So with their weapon and everything, is there any? Can Zio just kind of like start doing a search on them to like see if they can find any sort of like emblem or symbol or any anything that gives Zio a name for who they might be working with, or to understand that these might just be like randos that got hired.
You can give me an investigation.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
21.
21. Again, you're not. Oh, again, sorry. You're not seeing any identifying symbols. There's no like. It's not like the Viper's hand, right? Where you would see their insignia kind of emblazoned like on their body or via a tattoo. You're not really.
Do I find even if it's not a symbol? Do I find anything in their person?
You find like ammunition. You find their weapons. You find a couple potions that it looks like they were stowing away in case one of them got hurt. But this looked to be a pretty light operation. From that 21, you're able to glean that these look like hitmen. They're coming in. They don't have identifiers. All they have is what they need to get the job done. And beyond that, like they're not leaving clues to tell you who they are.
Yeah. Zio's going to
easy to glean that these are professionals who have done this before.
Yeah, Zio's going to remove their ammunition and their their weapons and just like toss them to the side.
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely do that. Okay. Echinacea Whistle. You guys are standing in front of Callista Desano, who looks as if she's trying to push past Kaylin, gun still drawn, like kind of barreling down at the person that Whistle is currently like undoing.
Whistle's
You've got interesting enemies, Miss Desano.
They're all fucking idiots. That's what they are. How much did he pay you to try and take my life?
Answer.
Whistle's gonna kind of like just nudge, just kind of like nudge the shoulder a little bit, encourage him.
Give me an insight check, Whistle, since you're kind of like you're the one up close, like doing this.
Not good. That's a 9 + 2 for 11.
You've seen people put to the sword by their leaders before. Being a member of the Iron Legionnaire, the face of someone who knows their failure means their death is completely painted across this person's face. And they do say, whether she kills me or he does, it doesn't matter.
What?
I failed. I'm dead anyway.
I don't know. I mean, is it Lady Desano?
Lady Desano is good.
I mean, Lady Desano, don't you think if someone were to be helpful, you wouldn't need to kill them?
You're talking mercy.
I am talking mercy, but if it sounds better to you, maybe utility?
Utility. This individual is scared. They had that fear forced into them by my once associate, Mr. Corrigan. I'm not going to cure that fear. We can possibly work something out. I think you're right. And what are your names? I don't want to give you that information.
Yeah, Whistle will just say,
irrelevant situation.
Irrelevant.
Hi.
I will let this person live. I will be taking their hands.
What?
Utility. Why? I need them to talk. I don't need them to touch nothing.
Well, wait. So, but what if...
Echinacea is so stressed, and like I think they're also in the Mind Palace being like, Dolores, check in with me, please, and like Aasimar, check in with me, please. And like they are mid panic attack, and they are not like navigating this. There's just too much.
As they normally would. I'd say at that point we will transition over as the call is sent out. We will transition back over to Dolores. And Dolores, you're up. You are currently shackled.
Yeah.
And you hear Echinacea. Do you have anything to say?
You said check in with me, please.
Can you hear with the shackles?
With the shackles, you actually cannot hear.
That's fine.
Sucks, gamers.
I'm smashing her two-handed weapon with the shackles.
Okay.
Freaking pop like that.
Give me the attack roll.
Okay.
Pop pop.
Pop pop pop. Brata.
Screw. Pop pop pop.
Okay. And then is that a unarmed strike?
That'll be an unarmed strike, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
With Tavern Brawler, you get improvised weapons, so it's a weapon.
Ooh,
but it's a 1d4.
Okay. All right. That's a nat 20.
That hits. So you're gonna do 4 plus a d4.
So wait. 4 damage or
correct. Improvised weapon only gives you a d4 on the attack.
Okay. And then so 4d4.
No. 4 max damage, and then you're gonna roll another d4.
Okay.
Okay.
3.
So you deal 7 damage. Okay. You just across the face.
And again, because I get another attack.
You do. You get me again. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Then that's 13.
13 damage? How?
I got 1d4, and it says +6 with oh, that's the tavern brawler damage. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
Okay.
So 4, correct?
No, it's this is 5 because I got a 1 with my 1d4 and then +4.
Okay.
Or wait, actually, but I didn't get a nat 20 with that, so it's just 1.
Okay. Dink. You hit again. The first time you hit, the face shifts back into Sophia and looks back at you. Come on, sweetheart. You can hit much harder than that. You hit again, not making as much purchase, and the face shifts back into yours. Oh, come on. Look at us, so weak. We can't do anything to stop what's going to happen. And we're going to let everyone down once again.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, I hate this bitch.
I rolled to hate this bitch. That's a free action, dude.
Wait, actually, Tavern, I'm still, is she still grappled?
Your hands are bound. No. Well, I'll say, yeah, you're still, yes, you're still technically grappling her. I will say that didn't break the grapple.
All right, because I also have a bonus action to grapple, just in case, like,
Koala
in
legs.
this recent canoodling. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with the freaking, yeah, I just want to make sure she's secure. No scrambling for the end of my turn.
She's not getting away from you. She doesn't want that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. That's your turn?
Yep.
Yup. Uldiel is going to move in and is going to attempt to break the
shackles?
The shackles, yes.
Okay.
Uldiel's a knight. She knows hit things.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking 5. No way.
God damn it.
Oh, she only gets 1 attack too. Okay. On the changeling's turn. Leans in real close to you, Dolores. The face shifting to Sophia's. Where I'm about to take you, you might just see her. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
17.
No. Stemming from the shackles, this magic begins to swirl around you as you are recalled to the place of the shackles' origins. So you, Dolores, find yourself in a white room with this changeling, a chair behind you, as the only door in this place opens. And before we see the face of a familiar face, what is your response as you enter this white, sterile room? You can feel the oppressive weight of anti-magic on your shoulders. All of the power that is innate within you feels as if it's sapped out. What's your response?
Like, especially as an elemental, a Genasi, so much of Dolores is... What are you giggling at?
David said Dolores is gone. We hardly knew her.
That's sick work.
She pours one out, moves on, like... We'll get to her in the next arc. God. She's full of magic, Genasi type shit. And she goes even more ashen than she typically does. Like, her hair is now near blue, purple. It's smaller or low. like skin is pallid and like that old type of ash. But still, she has like fierce, burning eyes and looks like a cornered dog, and is just running for the door, she is an athlete, and she is using her muscles, her body that she's built up, not through magic, to just go, even if it's sluggish, and just push against the barriers that are trying to confine her.
I will need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please. As the person entering, and you can see as the wall sort of, kind of like Durin's door in Lord of the Rings, it sort of apparates from the wall, but the person entering casts Hold Person on you.
11.
Your body stiffens, that rage still hot within you, as you just hear in almost a cheery voice, I need you to sit perfectly still, dear. Please, have a seat. A Soren looks down at you. And that is where we end tonight's chapter of Known Realms Tolesh.
We're fucked. And fucking Dolores told them everything.
Well, actually, Whistle told Soren everything when they had their nice private conversation.
Yeah, that's true. When we got married.
All right.
Oh, man, that sucks. That's unfortunate.
Let's go ahead and outro our players, starting with Angie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say right now. I am Angie. They, them pronouns. I've been playing Zia Marino, he, they pronouns. What the fuck happened this session?
Blue's face right now says it all for me.
And yeah, you can find me places tomorrow on Just a Human's channel for One Piece sagas. Later this week on Friday at Bad House RPG for Candela Obscura. And on Saturday back here for Sinner's God Killer Sinner's Sacrifice. Man. We're fucked. We gotta get out of this fucking city, y'all. I hate this. My sister! We gotta get out of this fucking
Hey, Lou.
city. And we don't know anything because Dolores is gone.
Nope.
Hey, Lou, how's it going,
Dolores got
babe?
you.
Really good session.
Oh, Lou!
I had so much fun. It's like the classic D&D thing where it was like, how's your session? Really bad, but I loved it. More, please? I don't know. I'm good. My name is Lou. I play with Dolores for now.
You play with Dolores?
I play Dolores.
Chill. You said it.
He said I play Dolores. She, her pronouns for both of us. Thanks.
Lou doesn't want to be my friend anymore. David.
Hey everybody, I'm David and I've been playing Whistle. Both he, him pronouns. And I think the big question though is, if I, as Whistle, were to kill the person who married me, does that count as a null?
Does that nullify the marriage?
Yeah.
No.
We'll have to find out.
That's a crazy question.
We'll put it up to the test. And let's see, I am going to also be around in future projects just on the horizon. And I'm also over at Stealthy Elf Productions doing all sorts of stuff, so go check us out. That's it.
Okay. And last but not least, Button.
Hello, my name is Button, and I'm already in problem-solving mode in Strategy Corner. My pronouns are they, them. I play Echinacea Belrose, who is in the middle of a panic attack in a very tense situation, unfortunately. When I'm not playing them, you can find me in upcoming projects on this channel, and when I'm not here, you can find me over on Stealthy Elf Productions, where I play Cressida in Unearthed Inheritance. We're fighting robots again. And when I'm not playing them, you can find me in New World Rebellion on that channel as well, where I play Amanita, who is a little mushroom. And if you are interested in disabled queer horror, please check out A Haunting Beloved on Numinous Productions.
Please do. It's a phenomenal work. And well deserving of the awards it's been nominated for. Hello, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him, and I think I just lost 4 friends tonight. I'm the Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh, and then when Produce God Killer Sinner Sacrifice, and then you can find me over at Stealthy Elf Productions as Finn Reese in Heroes of Asteria Unearthed Inheritance, and as Nrim in New World Rebellion. I'll be doing other projects here, and then you can find me tomorrow. Well, not me, but you can find the amazing crew at the Hill We Meet Upon, raising money for Black History Month. Until March 10th, I will be doing tech and producing that series, so on Starcrawl. So go ahead and check out socials for that, and we will see you next week for chapter 99.
Oh, 99.
99. With that, we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye.